woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover. Goddamn.
Well, goddamn, that was louder than a motherfucker and it hurt my ears a little bit.
Yeah, you want to have it loud. Shit.
You got some lotion in this bitch?
Do we have lotion?
Nigga, man.
You wait literally until I press play for you to start asking.
I don't just go around looking at my hands. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome, everybody, to the Hangover Podcast. I am your host, Trey, a.k.a. Walter White, a.k.a. Flame is back in the building, and he says lyrics that make me feel weird. Here we are. Sitting across from me, as always, is Takeoff Music's very own Mr. TRTL.
Yeah.
Give him his roses. And then sitting to his right, we have the president of the Savage section. We have the 12th man talk himself. We have the aggravation. We have the lovely. We have the beautiful Mr. Average Joe.
What it does.
Beautiful. And then sitting to his right, we have Mr. Super Drip himself. We have Mr. Cell Phone Baby, or Flip Phone Baby.
Yeah.
Sorry. We have the man that wears the awesome necklaces. We have the man that looks like he's lost a whole bunch of weight since he's last been in here. We have the man responsible for our highest rated episode so far. We have Mr. GetMoneyFlame.
Yeah. Yo,
Welcome back, sir. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. What it do?
Man, have you noticed the nerd room looks very different now since the last time you were here? Yo. Shit's starting to change around here because we are having a baby. And all fun stops when you have a child. I'm joking. No, we're actually going to be pretty much relocating everything in here into the front room. And it's a very weird feeling because every time you put stuff up in your house, when you're redoing your rooms, when you're like, you know, putting everything up and you're like, all right, this is where it's going to stay for however long. You never think about when you're going to have to take it all down. That's actually been the hardest part of this whole thing is like, I didn't realize there was so much shit in here. So that's what I've been dealing with. But, Turd, if you look behind you, there is a spray can. There's two, actually, if you want to grab the new one, because I'd like to throw that one up here. We also had a little day today where one of the things that Nicole's been having us do lately is we fixed the bar. The bar looks better now, thanks to Nikki P. We actually have we have a new closet that we built. We have the new closet doors, and like we're basically redoing the entire goddamn house. And one of the things that she wanted to do was we had to start putting up our paintings that we've paid an embarrassing amount of money for. Like we are not art aficionados, but I mean, if shit looks cool, the shit looks cool. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna go ahead and buy some shit. And we're going to put it. So she's a big fan of Terrence Osborne. He's one of the local artists down here. He's dope as fuck. She got a couple from him, and we started hanging them up. I was a big fan of Becky Foss back in the Gap. I'm pretty sure if I ran into her today, she wouldn't remember who the fuck I am. But she was cool as shit. So we got her Drew Brees painting, and we have that in there too. And as we were standing there, I was like, you know what? We need to hang up Josh Wingerter's thing too because we have all the West Bank kids on one wall with their, you know, their paintings. And she was like, yeah, but you bought a Joker from Josh. And I was like, because it was fucking awesome. And she's like, I mean, I get that, but we got like New Orleans themed stuff and we have all of this thing going on and then just a picture of the Joker. And I was like, I still don't see the problem. I still don't see what's wrong here. Like, I feel like the Joker transcends any genre. Like if I had a whole bunch of autographs from like Jason Aldean, other country singers that I can name, Kane Brown, and then like, you know, Tim McGraw, and then we could have the Joker. Like I feel like it would go and nobody would question it.
Just like always there. Now if you would have had Batman up there,
it'd be weird.
Yeah.
It'd be weird.
Yeah, it'd have been a little off.
Yeah.
Like Scott, come on, bro.
But not the Joker.
No.
Not the Joker. The Joker fits just fine.
With anything.
But we ended up going over to his studio, and we went to Josh Wingerter's studio because I was like, I know he's got a couple of New Orleans themed pieces, and I would like to at least grab one so that way, like I said, we could have all the West Bank kids up on one wall. And yeah, so we got there, and he was outside. I think he's doing a Speed Racer piece right now, and it actually looks dope as fuck. And I was talking to our friend Horatio that works there, and he was like, yeah, he's outside painting if you want to go say what's up to him. We'd been there previously. We talked for 45 minutes because Josh doesn't stop talking. Like, if you catch him, he's going to talk to you until you forcibly leave. And he's cool as fuck. But, like, I walked outside, and I went over to him, and I was just like, hey, man, how you doing? And he was like, oh, hey, what's up, man? Josh. And I was like, we've met And he was like, "Oh shit, man, I'm sorry." He's like, "I just be fucking stoned." And I'm like, "Well, you're fucking awesome." And he's like, "Yeah, man, like you're gonna have to hang out with me a couple more times, and then I'll remember your face and maybe your name. I can't make any promises." But we ended up buying a Satchmo painting from him, and while we were in there, like just bullshitting and talking, he was like, "You want to go take a tour of the studio?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah."
Facts.
So he brought me up there, and I met his son, and we were talking about how his dad recently passed away. So rest in peace to that man. You created a fucking legend, and yeah. But then from there, it was just like he's just telling me all kinds of shit about like how he. You know what? I'll save it for the pod because I literally looked at him at one point. I was just like, I don't know if because Horatio's our guy, and I was like, I don't know if Horatio told you, but I run a podcast, and I wanted to see about possibly getting you on there. I don't know if you ever. And he was like, yeah, let's set it up. And I kind of was like, oh, okay. He was like, yeah, look how easy that was. You just had to ask. And here we go. And I was like, all right, cool. And then he was like, fuck it, maybe one day we could do it up here in the studio. And I was like, we could do that too. Absolutely. So shout out to him, man. He gave me one of his spray cans where apparently after he gets done doing a piece, he'll have all these empty spray cans laying around, and he wraps them in, some stickers of his artwork. And first thing I said was, well, give me the Tupac because thug life, bitch. You know what I mean? So shout out to Josh Wingert. We're gonna definitely have to get some more diverse artists in here. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got a rapper. How's it going?
I'm good, bro.
How you doing, man? Like how great has it been since you dropped Super Drip, dog?
Man, it been good. It been real good. Like the project is I'm getting replies are receiving really well on some shit.
And everybody's loving it?
Yeah, they fucking with it.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're here again. I'm glid you're here.
Appreciate it, man.
Because I know the last time you were here, it was weird. Because, you delete me off of social media.
Epic. Last time was epic. It was epic.
No, last time was definitely epic. Yeah, you were a good guest. I because that was one of my biggest things, and I think I even told you that. I was worried about you coming in here and just being like, I just want to talk about my rap music, and that's it. But you actually went in depth with like all the shit that we were talking about. So, yeah, I mean, I guess you're cool in my book. You know what I'm saying? I forgive you. That's what I'm saying.
See, that's what people fail to realize is that our guests ain't just guests to talk about themselves. They get involved with the conversations. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's dope. That's dope.
And I think that's what I was talking about. What was that, a week ago? Two episodes ago.
Like 2 episodes
where it was like, yeah, hey, how do I go about getting somebody on your podcast? And I was just like, just be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
I don't just give a shit about your music. I want to hear your opinions on shit. But,
right.
All right, so let's get some top fans, man. So for 7 months, we have Mr. Jason Dufresne, the God. And I don't know if Facebook's fucking up again or if he lost his top spot.
Probably did.
But no more Mr. Larry Frederick. I don't see Mr. Larry Frederick up here.
He's going to complain about it. We'll know.
Yeah, we'll see. So guess what? You do not get the round of applause, sir.
You be saying shit.
Nah, get that man his shit.
No, I ain't gonna do it. You ain't up here. That's like I said a couple of weeks ago. You lose your job. I don't just get to go, hey, I lost my job because I went in Facebook jail or because I stopped working. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to rehire me. So now you got to get rehired. It's the way to game.
By Facebook?
Yeah.
Wow.
By Facebook. So for 5 months, we have Mr. Matt Tranchina. Don't worry. I'll be looking for your comment. Don't worry. I'll be looking for it. And then for another 5 months, we have Mr. Devin Whitmore. And then for 1 month, we have Mrs. Alexis Schaefer. I guess Miss Asia Donaldson forgot about us too, but whatever. All right, so how was everybody's week?
Shit was basic.
Yeah?
No. I did a lot of writing. I got some shit in the works with a homie of mine.
A homie? Mm-hmm. One that you're willing to talk about right now? Or?
Nope.
No? Okay, surprises. We like surprises. How about you, Joseph? We noticed that you're not drinking too much this week.
Disney Plus, man.
Oh yeah, that's
a lot of Disney Plus.
Okay,
bro. Like I don't
bring us into what happened because we got a message from your person. And
Joe's not gay, everybody. He just made that weird.
And she was more or less just like, fuck Stan Lee. And it was like, first of all,
explain yourself,
you better explain yourself before you talk about the God like that.
Well,
and
Infinity War. That's why.
Infinity.
That's why she said that. But yeah, just.
I'm gonna get these buttons down pat one day, guys.
How long it's been? Like 2 months.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I started watching the Marvel movies in
Chronological order.
yeah.
Okay.
Not phase order, like
Chronological.
The actual time.
Yeah.
Like a timeline.
Yeah, dude, and like the world like makes so much more sense now.
Really?
Like so much more. Yeah.
In what capacity?
Like the things that just tie together.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
it
okay.
ties
Like
the
that's what you
story
mean.
together.
Like, okay, I
Yeah.
thought you meant like just the world makes
Yeah.
more sense.
Almost.
How do you feel about Thanos?
I don't think he was wrong.
Right.
Yeah. He had a point. You know what I mean?
No, there's days.
He literally like chopped half of a world. He didn't chop off half the world, but killed half the population, and they started thriving after. He said it. He wasn't wrong. He just had a fucked up way of going about it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't.
Yeah, because
he didn't ask for opinions or anything. He
no,
just did it.
he's just like this is my world now.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna do.
But yeah, other than the Marvel movies though, just Disney Plus period. Like just the nostalgia shit that they have on there. Like I just got lost in the Disney Plus.
Have you clicked on a title yet that gave you a warning beforehand that there's some racism within this movie?
No.
Yeah, that's actually a thing. There's I think. Go ahead.
I ain't never see that. That's a thing.
You click on Fantasia. Like, try to go home tonight and watch Fantasia on Disney Plus.
No.
It gives you like a 30-second message, basically just saying like, we recognize now that decisions that we made in this movie back then
We're racist.
were racist, and that we no longer condone, this, that, and the fifth. And then they're basically just trying to say
Because
like,
they definitely got a lot of Disney movies that
oh
have
yeah,
racist shit in it.
oh
yeah.
yeah.
What's racist about fantasy? Like
In Fantasia in particular, I had to go look it up because apparently they cut it out, like, even back when we were kids. You know what I'm saying? But apparently
Let me see that hen dog you got
there was a scene where there is there's a bunch of like half people, half horses, and then they had a little black girl who was like half little black girl, half pony. And they were like basically pointing out how like all the white characters were these beautiful, luscious like unicorns, and then they had like the little black donkey, and it was, like
okay,
shit
so
like
she
that.
wasn't a pony, she was a donkey.
Well, basically, I think it was
ponies and
donkey.
donkeys are two different
I
things.
think it was donkey. I think it was donkey. I'm not 100% sure.
Because
But
if she's just a small horse, then she's just a small horse.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm pretty sure little unicorns don't have
I was
horns.
about to say, people tripping over a Sagittarius?
Right. I don't like them niggas that much. I mean,
but there was that, and then I forgot what fucking. There was something else that, like, it wasn't even Fantasia that caught my attention. It was another one that I tried to watch, and they were like, yeah, this has like racist stereotypes in it, and like I think we found out the crows from Dumbo, like the leader of it was Jim Crow, and like just shit like that, and it was
and
like
they were all a bunch of shucking and jiving ass motherfuckers.
oh motherfuckers, feeling like Denzel Washington watching somebody. Ooh, you motherfucker, you gonna do this shit to me?
Right. Well, a lot of those movies was made, 1930s and
Yeah.
shit?
Right.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah,
I mean,
and-
that's cool that they recognize it. You know what I'm saying?
And well, like I know Warner Brothers did this.
Warner Blood?
I think, but I think
fuck
they
was that?
I
They
don't
gonna
know.
come kill
I don't
you.
know. I'm white as fuck. But I think they I know Warner Brothers did this. I think Disney kind of like took that with them, whereas they were just like we don't agree with what we did back in the day, but if we were to edit it out, would be the same as pretending like it never existed.
Happened. Yeah. Facts.
Right.
Which to
Recognize
us
it
is
and move
worse.
on.
Yeah.
That makes
Recognize
sense.
it and move on. Don't whitewash
So-
it out.
They need to recognize they run Disney TV shows, man.
Yeah.
Like, what happened, man?
Facts.
They need to recognize that they made a whole ass Mulan
Facts.
movie and didn't put fucking
Mushu.
Mushu. God damn it.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your cow.
Mushu was like a thought or something in the new one, in the remake. Huh?
Was he? I never saw the remake.
Yeah,
I refused to
I
watch it.
refused to watch it. Yeah.
It was, I think it was something like that. Like
It was more like a conscious type
yeah,
thing.
like a conscious
Oh
thing.
man, that's
The
whack.
fuck out
wow.
of
Right.
here. Dishonor
Mushu was
on
Eddie
you.
Murphy.
Dishonor on your cow.
You supposed to get Eddie Murphy the voice over that, and yeah.
And that was supposed to be your comedy relief. Trying to be all serious and
Yeah.
shit. Don't give a fuck.
And it was like with Aladdin. Like my biggest thing with Aladdin was I did not like the idea of them making a live action remake of Aladdin because of the genie. because I grew up. That was my favorite fucking movie when I was a kid, and I was like, Robin Williams is my fucking idol. You can't replace him.
No.
You're fucked. No. And then somebody came up and they were like, well, we're gonna use Will Smith, and I was like,
son of a bitch.
all right, you got me. Because then I started like, and then some people were pissed off about it, but then even I said, I was like, who in the world is more universally loved than Will Smith?
Right.
Aside from Betty White. Like, I'll wait. Like, who else? And I think I would even go so far as to say in some ways Will Smith is loved even more than Betty White, which is crazy to me. Yeah. But, yeah, man. So, yeah, shout out to Disney. Just keep doing what you're doing, but do it better, I guess is the way to say that.
Right.
Because you can't have Mulan without Mushu.
Facts.
Yeah.
Disney Plus is dope though.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, besides the Marvel movies, like I just
It'll have you going down a wormhole.
Yeah, I did.
The new Mighty Duck series.
I done watched The Parent Trap twice.
Yeah.
Which one? The old one or the
Lindsay Lohan one?
Oh, damn, back when she had so much potential.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, I like came across Chip and Dale, threw that on.
That's what I did the first day I think I had Disney Plus was I didn't even watch anything. I just kept turning shit on like they really fucking got it. And then turn it off, putting it on the net like fucking Fox and the Hound. I cried when I was 5 watching this
First thing I
movie.
did was binge Smart Guy and then Boy Meets World.
God damn.
I binge watched all like the throwback movies like Johnny Tsunami.
Oh yeah,
hell yeah.
I did the Johnny Tsunami thing.
Brink.
Yo,
Yeah.
I wanted to join X Games when I was like 13.
what?
Hell yeah.
Brink? I made my mom go get me a pair of rollerblades that day.
Hell yeah.
Talk a little more on the mic though.
I saw Brink up there. It was like 6 a.m. This is how deep I got into it. I saw Brink and I was like, I looked at the time, I was like, what I got to do today?
Fuck it, here we go. Nah, cause what was it? There was something on there that I know I started watching, and then immediately like I remember Nicole coming inside. I'm trying to like hurry up and change it because I'm just like I just wanted to see if it was still there. And then I can't remember what the name of it was. It might. You know they just put out the Cruella movie, or they're about to come out with it.
Yeah, it's out.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I haven't got to watch it.
You can do the $30 premiere access. Yeah.
Does it seem worth it?
I mean, I don't know. I never watched no trailers.
You didn't see the trailers for it?
Yeah.
Your girl, what's her name? Emma Stone? She looks like she kills it.
Yeah, I mean, I have no doubt that it's a good movie. Yeah,
I just don't know if the movie itself is anything that I want to invest in yet.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go pay $30 to watch
It's
it.
out already?
Exactly.
Go watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna just go watch it on one of like the bootlegs.
West Bank as fuck. West Bank as fuck.
I just did that's what I did when they dropped that Raya movie. Cause I like the Disney cartoons and shit, so I go watch them.
Raya movie?
Yeah, Raya.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, it's one of them that they dropped on Disney Plus. One of Disney's new movies they dropped.
Yeah, like I saw they dropped Soul, and I didn't get to watch that whole thing, but the little bit that I did see looked fucking good.
Yeah, Soul was good too. Yeah, Jamie Foxx killed that one.
So how do you feel, Flame, about the Marvel Universe? Are you as big of a Marvel head as we are? Or?
Not too much, but I fuck with it. I fuck with Marvel. I fuck with it more than DC. Like,
I mean, that's most people nowadays.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't mean to offend anybody, but
I mean,
That's Treezy sits here with a Batman shirt on.
I'm looking at all of it.
I mean, like put it like this. Like, what was it? Like that meme that people always go around where it's like people say something and then it's like you got one good comeback and it's like SpongeBob holding
the golden spatula.
yeah, the golden spatula. And it was like, yeah, DC's Marvel's characters are way better than DC, and it's like DC fans like Batman. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we got. And it's like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm a Batman head to the end, but I mean, you can't deny greatness. Like, that's what I've always said. It's like Marvel got the fucking upper. Now they do have a guy called the Canadian Lad. He's on YouTube, and he does things where basically it'll be like, I watched this movie at 0.25 speed, and this is what I've caught. And like you go watch shit like that, and he'll bring up shit that like you didn't even fucking notice the first time. And one of the things was like they were doing the Batman. I'm not gonna get all into it, but like they did the Batman versus Superman one, and like to me, just those little details that they added in there made the movie a little bit better to me. It's like I don't know where they went wrong, but they had like little Easter egg type shits in there, equivalent to Marvel. Like you could tell they put a lot of thought into it, and I don't know what just didn't. I guess the script was just terrible. But as far as Marvel goes, I was like, I was watching something with it today, and he even said he's like, you could see it clear as day. The apex of all of these movies coming together and how they beat Thanos was like the first time Thanos knew what he was going up against, and the Avengers had no idea. So they were fighting as hard as they could, but then they lost. And then you go back, and Thanos from 2014's coming in Endgame to fight them, and it's like, all right. They didn't have Scarlet Witch back in 2014. They didn't have this person. They didn't have this person. They didn't have this person. So it's like now you're fighting a whole team that knows what's on the line,
Right.
and have lost already,
Right.
and they have all these motherfuckers in here that are like, all right, we got your back. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like that. You can see how like the culmination of all those movies coming together. It's crazy. Like Marvel is insane, but you know what? Nerd corner.
They need to make a Nick Fury movie though.
I think he's getting a show, isn't he?
I don't know.
And make that bitch rated R. So
They already
Samuel
had an
Jackson
Agents of
curse
S.H.I.E.L.D.
his ass off. For that shit. That shit be lit.
He almost got it off one time, and
Fuck
what
the
was it?
wizards, fuck the aliens, and fuck that sparkly bitch from space too.
And fuck that cat,
Motherfucking.
my fucking eye. Oh man, but yeah, they got a whole bunch of shit that's coming out. I think we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Like I'm still hype about Shang-Chi. That shit look fire.
What's your favorite Marvel movie?
Right now, I'm still Civil War.
Yeah, I told Joe my top 5 the other day. I do Endgame, Black Panther, Civil War. What was the other one? It was 2 more. Fuck. What I said it was?
I don't remember.
Was it a Captain America movie?
I fuck with Captain America.
He's the
It
only
was
one
like
that I
2
don't
more.
fuck with.
It was like
I
2
fuck
more.
with the first one because like I like timepieces and shit. So like when they go back in time like in the 40s and shit. Like, I like shit like that.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's gonna have
Oh,
to be
Doctor
like.
Strange. That's another
Strange.
one.
I still
Doctor
haven't seen
Strange
it.
was shit. Tripping.
I still haven't seen it.
Doctor Strange was just shit.
Yeah, I had never saw Age of Ultron until like
And Age
yesterday.
of Ultron. That's
Yeah.
it. Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron was great.
Civil War was my favorite until I saw Age of Ultron because Ultron made that movie for me.
Oh yeah, Ultron's
Like-
insane.
Just like his like the emotional stress it seems like he go through.
Yeah.
Like like he just talked to people like greasy. Like he was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to chop your arm off.
Nah, man, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to, because I mean that's been the biggest thing, and I know I said this in another episode, but I'm gonna say it again. My favorite thing was still seeing somebody say, "Oh yeah, I just finished watching the Snyder Cut. Marvel got a lot of catching up to do," and it's like, have you lost your fucking mind?
Right.
DC got all right.
Smoking all the
let's
crack.
say I haven't seen it yet, but let's say the Snyder Cut was amazing. All right, one. They got one good one.
Right.
What else? Marvel got 23 bangers. Not counting
Hit.
after hit after hit after hit, and there's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah.
and don't judge me, but like up until like last week sometime, I didn't know Captain America could be shot and die.
Right.
I did not know that until Turtle told me.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I mean he's just really good with his
Shield.
his pan.
What you call it? A fucking cast iron?
Yeah.
So what they gonna do with that character? They they post old boy supposed to be Captain America, huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The Falcon. Yep.
Shout out to Falcon, man, a New Orleans
My
boy.
son got him an upgrade, and he getting his own movie.
What they said, Anthony Mackie hated being called Falcon so much he became Captain America. That's how New Orleans he is.
Get ready for the backlash though.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you
for
think-
sure.
you
He
think?
already started getting some.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You don't remember the Little Mermaid, nigga? That was a cartoon.
I thought
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my goddamn
Facts.
life.
And you notice they still ain't pulled the trigger on that.
Of course not.
Been
Because people are
confirmed the
fucking
character
stupid.
and all of that. I'm pretty sure the media fucked that one down the drain.
Well, that was like I recently read an article where they were talking about. I know Turtle gonna bite my goddamn head off.
I might.
What's the name? The teacher of Doctor Strange, the woman, bald head,
Oh, I don't know her name.
the chosen
I
one, or
can't think
something
of
like that.
I can't think of a name right
I
off the top of my
literally
head.
just watched this shit yesterday.
Yeah, I can't remember, but they the
Ancient one.
the ancient one.
Sure.
They had the directors come out and say that they might have been a little tone deaf when they cast her,
Why?
because apparently the original teacher of Doctor Strange is an old Asian man and teaches him all the ways of ancient Chinese secrets. And they said that they were like, you know what? They said at the time, they were like, we don't want to do the Asian stereotype.
Right.
Old, wise, ancient Chinese man. They were like, so you know what? We're going to switch it up.
It works.
And ended up whitewashing the character. So people had a little bit of an issue with that.
Bald-headed white woman.
But then they ended up saying, they were like, you know, maybe there was a way that we could have done the old Asian stereotype without making it a stereotype.
Right. Jackie
So-
Chan
But
could
if
fuck that
if
role
it's-
up.
I look at it like if it's culturally right, like,
just do it.
Then do it.
Yeah.
Like, the stereotypes to me is like Asian women in a nail shop. Like that's a stereotype of like the, love you long time, like that type of shit. That's a stereotype. But like if you get like a Asian Buddhist monk, that ain't a stereotype.
Right.
That's they culture,
Especially if the nigga was in Thailand. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got old Asian niggas teaching people shit all the day.
And they could have brought any of those people on the set to be like, hey, look, show us how to do this correctly.
Right.
Yeah, like if I ever see a white Mr. Miyagi, I'd probably lose my fucking mind.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Like, it's not stereotyping, it fucking
works.
works.
We just talking about the first Mortal Kombat with Raiden. Raiden was white as shit.
And
in all Asian attire.
Right.
Like,
I think this was the first Asian Raiden.
Yeah.
Out of all the movies that they've made.
That's what I respect about it. I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
It was okay.
Facts.
It was all right. You really like Mortal Kombat movie?
The new one?
Yeah.
That shit was dope, bro.
Facts.
That shit was bro. Like, I'm watching that shit with my son. That shit's so gory. I'm kind of like, God,
How old is your son?
I don't know if you should be watching this.
5, bro.
He's 5? We were playing Mortal Kombat when we were 5.
Yeah, he's straight though.
He get it.
Yeah, well, I got all older cousins and shit.
Going to our cousin's house knowing damn good and well we ain't supposed to be playing this game.
Right.
That shit
Grand
tripped me
Theft
out.
Auto.
That trips me out.
Duke Nukem, boy.
Duke Nukem. Holy
Blowing up monsters and shit. Blood
Fucking
splatter
what?
everywhere.
I used to just sit in the strip club all day. I ain't going missions or nothing. Like, I'm like, what is this? I'm like,
He ain't
12,
lying.
13. I'm like, what is this? Making it rain all day.
Oh man, now that shit tripped me out. That like the way that people look at video games now as compared to back in the day. Because like I remember my mom telling me when we were in Blockbuster. Show my age real quick, but I remember my mom telling me back then I went to go buy a game, and I think it was Doom. I went to go buy it for either what was it, PlayStation 1,
Nintendo 64.
No, I didn't have a Nintendo 64. It must have been a
Probably
different
the
one.
huh?
It might have been the one. Yeah, it might have been the one, but I remember going in there and asking for it, and she came up and she looked at it and she went, it's rated M. You can't get an M. You got to get one that's rated E or T. And I was like, I don't even know what the fuck that means, but whatever. And I remember walking off. And now, what is it, 20 years later, whatever the case may be? And I'm like, you could have let me play that fucking game. Did you see the graphics?
Right.
What about that? Like games now, I'm going to probably shield my kid from because it looks real.
Right.
But back in the day, it was like 64-bit fucking
Right.
shitty ass.
Blood didn't even look like blood.
Like I remember
If
them
you
saying,
blink, you gonna miss it.
Right.
Right. And I remember them saying like they used to try to ban Mortal Kombat like back in the early 90s. And I was like, ban what? A fireball, a shitty flame graphic, and then a skeleton, and then he fell. It was like
Mortal Kombat 4 was pretty fucking bad. With
that's
the
when it
gore shit.
started.
Yeah,
That's when it started.
I used to turn the percentage up to like 100, so like, it got like really bloody.
Yeah. God,
That's Joe's keys.
oh God, I thought that was a scream for a second. Like, did we just start our own horror movie? But yeah, with that being said, we can get back on the nerd shit as the time goes on. But I definitely wanted to take a quick moment before we forget, and these shots get any hotter, that I hate Flame for bringing in here because I hate Hennessy.
Hit the little boo button. Hit the boo button.
Oh,
for
shit.
you.
He don't know
That's
where
for
it's
you.
at.
He just showed his white.
First shot.
It's the white in it.
But yeah, that is the white in me. Well, Joe, how much do you like Hennessy?
You know I don't like Hennessy. That's why you're attacking me right now.
Hit the boo button.
Boo button.
Yeah.
I respect you for not want to drown alone, but it's fucked up.
My cousin
It's
Christy
just me
used to
and
buy
Turtle.
pints of Hennessy on the weekend and give me sips when I was a kid. So it started early.
That cleared. That cleared up any sinus infections you had, boy.
He don't want to go to sleep. Come see.
rub a little on his gums.
Cleared
Fuck
up
that,
all the
take a shot.
sinus. Might have heartburn now.
Yeah. He gonna have a lifetime of indigestion, but he going to bed. Going to
We're
bed.
not worrying about the future. We're about the right now.
That fresh ass liver, he gonna be all right.
Yeah, we got to be in the club in 30 minutes. This nigga got to go to bed.
God, we've been watching Shameless and that motherfucker. He's like, look, I could put any baby to sleep, and then he turns around and puts a fucking like Percocet in their mouth. Oh, look, he's on.
He called him the baby whisperer. He's just feeding the baby jokes.
Oh man! But with that being said, real quick, we're gonna have to stop and take a shot for the God, for the King, for the GOAT, the man that would have hated me in real life,
Mr.
but would-
Negrodamus
but would have
himself.
loved everybody else at this table, purely based off skin color. We're gonna give a shout out to the GOAT, Mr. Paul Mooney.
Yes, sir.
One of the greats to ever do it. One of the funniest men alive. The world's a little less bright without you, my brother.
Skull.
Paul Mooney.
Everybody want to be a nigga, but nobody want to be a nigga.
When it's time to be a nigga.
Does it count, or does it just make me more racist that I don't mind white Hennessy?
See, white Henny, I'll fuck that shit up.
That shit is delicious.
I will fucking fuck.
And they only
white
sell it in
Henny
like
up.
Jamaica, huh?
Yeah, well, south of the border.
Okay, yeah, because I remember you brought some back from a cruise.
Yep, 2 bottles.
And I walked in and I sat down, and Turtle said, "Have yourself a little bit of that white Henny." And I went and I made myself a little
5
glass.
drinks later.
No, I went and made myself.
Cut off.
Went and made myself a little glass, and I'm sitting there and I took 3 sips of that shit, and I went, "Hey, you mind if I make a little more?" And you was like, "Yeah, take however much you want." I said, "Turtle, don't say no shit like that." I said, "Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get up every time this drink is empty, and I'm gonna go make me another one. You tell me when to stop, because that's when I'm gonna stop." And he said, "All right, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's cool, whatever." 6 drinks later, I go to stand up to go make me another one. I said, "Nah, I'm about to grab me another one of these Hennessy's." Turtle said, "No, you ain't." I said, "No, I'm about to go." "No, you ain't." Okay.
I never tried it.
The white Henny, yeah, they do only sell it sour.
Look, Larry just commented on Facebook a little while ago, speaking of, already looking forward to the Hangover podcast new episode. Wish it was out, now I'm bored.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Larry.
Call that motherfucker.
Larry. Oh, Larry. All right, put it like this. You're not going to have a happy Monday morning. I'm not a mind reader, but.
I got a feeling we're going to hear about this.
But actually, you know what? I fucked up because we would have had a perfect goddamn segue. But apparently
we didn't get done with the introduction. We just kind of rolled into it.
We just kind of rolled. You know what? We'll get back to it. Let's talk a little bit about Mr. G Flame. Mr. GetMoneyFlame. I don't mean to keep fucking you.
Yeah.
So you said the album's being well received. You're saying everything's going well.
Yeah, it's going good.
Yeah,
It's going good.
What you got playing next?
Visuals. I got like 3 videos on the way.
Yeah, every now and then I go stop on your YouTube and I check it out. And your numbers are doing very well.
Yeah.
You're doing real good, man.
Yeah,
Trying
man.
to, get into my marketing, promoting game a little more, stuff like that.
Well, the last time we were here, we definitely talked spicy about some local artists. Have you got any?
Did we?
A little bit.
A little bit?
A couple
I
of them
don't
in
know.
particular. You know what I'm saying? We talk.
Spicy, though?
We talk a little spicy.
I wasn't here, but I listened to that episode. It was you. It was you. You was trying to get Flame to get on that bullshit.
You see how he tried to bait me in a little bit? He said we talked a little spicy.
We talked a little. I remember you saying it specific. I'm not gonna say the person's name. But I remember you saying if you got to bring somebody's children into it, that's because you ain't got no bars.
Yeah, that's spicy.
That's a little spicy.
That's just an opinion,
Facts. And I mean, that's what most of my shit was just opinions. I wasn't hating. I don't be hating on people. No, but
You ain't want to pick the better artist between Turtle and Smurf, man.
And then you can tell he's media trained. He handled that question perfectly.
I'm listening to the episode. I'm like, Flame.
Stop playing, Flame.
Come on, now he's sitting at the table with you, dog. Come on. No shade towards Smurf, you know what I'm saying? Kid got bars, but I'm saying my guy got tracks over here. He got bangers. Turtle be pumping them bitches out.
He got tracks over here. You heard me? Look.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, is this the mystery man you're talking about that you doing projects with?
Nah. I'm what you call it? I got something in the works. We don't want to speak on it
No,
too
of course.
much.
No.
What you call it? But a good homie of mine that I've been doing music with a lot more recently, especially since the quarantine and everything. We had touched on a few things like back in the day, and we ain't never really, make no moves on it. And then quarantine hit, niggas was sitting up at the house.
Yeah.
So, he shot me some tracks, and I did a feature for him. He did one for me. What you call it? I've been sitting on mine. I got like pretty much like an EP that I'm sitting on.
Right.
I'm trying to make the right moves with it. Like D-Day been getting at me because I don't be marketing my shit right. Like, I got a lot of shit that holds me back because I'm not as in touch with the business. I'm not a business savvy, but I don't have nobody to talk to about the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I got like literally a handful of niggas. Flame, D-Day, Dot,
Right.
Nell. About it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my outreach ain't that far, so I've been trying to get that shit together, you know what I'm saying? And like I've been telling y'all before, I got my uncle helping me out with the whole, you know what I'm saying, trying to get me, on shows now that shit's going back right and shit like that. He trying to put me on the road and things like that. But my homie hit me up. And he was like, look, I got these tracks, you know what I'm saying, that I'm put together. He wanted me, you know, mix some shit for him. And he did like this little kind of like homage track, you know what I'm saying? It's an old school beat. Y'all will most likely be familiar with it when you hear it, you know what I'm saying? And he was running that bitch, and that was one of them that he just sent me like as a sidebar, like, check this out, you know what I'm saying? Right. And I was like, shit, nigga, I want a verse on that, you know what I'm saying? And then we just started sending like, you know, shit back and forth. And, you know, we think about putting out a little project, you know, just to appease the fans and open up our audiences, you know, to both of us more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll get his audience, he'll get mine, you know. So,
well, let us know when you're done doing your work with Not Smurf, and we'll see how this goes.
Look, man, Smurf hit me up after the episode.
Yup.
He hit me up, real talk. He like, Flame, let me know. So, look, guess what? When I hit that boy up, we gonna come with something, son. We gonna come with a banger, son. Hey, real talk. We might have.
Hey, when you hit him up, hit me up so I can hit him up too. I'll make sure he there.
I'm not gonna play with him though. I'm like, look, I'm gonna come get you, son. Like, I'm not gonna send you something to your email. No, I'm coming get you, son.
we gonna work. You gonna come sitting here with me, and we gonna make some Instagram videos together.
That Smurf thing, he like being collaborative. You know what I'm saying? He like being in the same area as somebody.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? He finds it hard to get in the headspace when he's just by himself. You know.
And my thing, I go off energy. You know what I'm saying? Like both of y'all, you know, Turtles, you know, the energy is dope as hell. You know what I'm saying? They gonna deliver. They gonna come with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Scott, why you looking like that?
I'm just hoping one day.
Next episode, he gonna be like, remember we was talking spicy?
And he keeps saying we.
You trying to drag a nigga into this shit.
For real. No, that was like earlier. Me and Nicole were building the goddamn closet. She goes to start moving, and she goes, "Oh damn, babe, I think you moved it." And I was like, I thought this was a team effort. All right. And then like she goes into the kitchen to go hang something, and while she's hanging it, it's not hanging up right. She goes, "Oh damn, babe, I think we broke it." Like, fucking figures, yes.
So you're deflecting right now?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Because I mean, Flame was just in here talking spicy last time he was here. That's all I'm trying to get across. That's all I'm trying to get across. Wasn't me. No, but
So how many y'all drop 2 or 3 videos off the Flip Phone Babies?
We drop one. We dropped one video.
Oh, that must have been a feature.
That's the plug love. No, that's the plug love.
Okay.
So we dropped one. We got another one coming, and I got some coming off the Super Drip.
Word.
You know, we
I
got a lot of
shit like, man, I feel like these niggas just dropped like 5 videos for this shit.
The shit, like, we've been dropping so much, like the shit kind of intertwined. So like,
yeah, because I know y'all been working together a lot.
Right. So like the first videos I dropped, like that's off Super Drip 1, and then like Flip Phone came right after that. So we just got it in and just started dropping. You know what I'm saying?
That ain't a bad thing though, dog. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. It's obviously making progress. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
There was a track on the Super Drip 2.
Oh, here this nigga go.
That, you had some lyrics in there that made me feel funny, and I'm gonna tell you what they were. I didn't write down the name of the track.
I ain't say Kill Whitey or nothing.
No, you didn't say Kill Whitey. You didn't say Kill Whitey.
Oh, all right.
Because, I mean, more than likely, if you did, this would be a very different conversation. I'd be like, I feel weird rapping along with this.
But do get a little Malcolm-y on track, you know what I'm saying?
But you had a track. It was a slower track. And, you know what? We're just going to get into it. You said, sometimes I pop an X so I can fuck a freak. Yeah. If my dick don't work, then I'm going to beat my meat.
Yeah. After that, I said, ain't no reason for the lie, just keep it G.
Ooh.
So, like, man, you know, niggas should be tripping sometimes. If I try to get one off with somebody and my shit ain't working, look, if you can't do it, man, let me do it. I'm going to do it.
This dude is the GOAT.
I swear to God. Real talk.
Oh, man. No,
that's a motherfucking answer right there.
That's a fucking
Ain't nobody do me better than I can do me.
Yo. You know what I'm saying? I've been with me my whole life.
Exactly. Nobody knows you the way that
kicking it since like 6th grade.
Right.
I got a different name for every finger. You know what I'm saying? God damn. That's a great fucking answer.
Hold on. What you be doing with them fingers, dog?
Don't worry about me.
Talking about the whole hand. This nigga said
Oh, hey.
Sometimes Melissa pissed me off. Get out of here. Nah, man, that shit was crazy.
That's usually when you got like a paper cut. You gotta.
Nah, but that was one of the moments where it's like I'm riding around and I'm like, well, we thought we were interviewing you like 3 months ago, and
we did interview him 3 months ago.
For the past 3 weeks, we thought you were coming through, but she keeps coming up. But we're glad we finally got Jenny.
That nigga be reaching.
But no, it was cool. So, cause like that week, I was like, you know what, Flame coming in this weekend. I'm like, I gotta hear the whole album. I can't go in there unprepared.
Facts.
So I went in and I started listening to the whole thing, and
he does his homework for the guests.
Absolutely.
Right. So don't think if you try to come on here, he's just gonna be like, so what do you do?
Unless you suck. That would have been it. Like, that's the worst part. Is like I swear to you, I put the album on and I was like, please be good. I'm like, because it's one thing to listen to an album, get through it, and just be like, all right, that was cool, or like, all right, that was dope, or oh, fuck yeah. But it's even worse when you got a horrible fucking album and you're
that
just like, I can't even get through the first
Put
fucking
through
track.
Right.
And then, I mean, that's happened before, like with some of our friends, and it's like, I feel terrible. Not you, motherfucker.
I'm about to say.
No, not you. I actually like this shit. I'm not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna talk spicy and then y'all gonna blame it on me next time.
We didn't blame you for something that you did.
No, but there's been some where it's like we listening to a couple of tracks. But I mean, I think that the other problem I have with local artists is that I can't tell you I don't like one of your songs. Because if I tell you I don't like it, immediately they think that you're attacking them. And it's like, no, that track was not for me. And I feel like we've had this conversation a couple times, but it's like, I feel like there's a huge difference between being a hater and just it not being for me. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got an opinion.
Or that, or it's like if I do like somebody, you dick ride.
Right.
And it was like, and I know we were talking about that last week, but that was week before, but that was something that we brought up was a certain person that we know. I don't know if you saw this, but they were talking about how, people that were sharing the J. Cole album were fake fans because they weren't sharing his album, but they were sharing J. Cole's album.
Right.
Does that stuff offend you as an artist?
If somebody shares somebody else's album and don't share mine?
Yeah.
No, not really. Not really. I mean, cause the people that fuck with me, they gonna share it. They gonna fuck with it.
Facts.
Who fuck with me genuinely. So, I don't really trip about that. Cause my thing is, like, I don't try to push my shit on people that know me and know what I do. I try to grab and gravitate towards new fans, people who don't know me, or giving them the chance to even like me.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even tripping on, if somebody don't share my shit. Cause somebody that fuck with me gonna share. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that was like for a while, like, and I obviously nobody really got to hear this, but like when I first interviewed D-Day, the first iteration of the Hangover podcast, I told him the moment we started the interview, I was like, I was never a fan of you. I'm like, I never really liked your music.
Right.
I'm like, but then, that was right before he dropped 72 Dreams, which was a fucking banger.
Yeah, that was
almost every track. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, and the projects leading up to 72 Dreams, I'm like, I just recently, started to get into you, and I'm like, but now I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's all. Like, not that D-Day had to like mold his style to become to get me to be a fan of him, but it was just eventually the shit that he was putting out, I started to fuck with.
Facts.
And then it was like, oh well, like now I'm talking to other motherfuckers out in the local scene, and I'm just like, I'm a big fan of D-Day, and it's like, oh, so now you dick ride D-Day too, and it's like. The man puts out quality fucking projects, and it's like now you're gonna sit here and say that you're a dick rider just because your shit ain't hitting the way that his is.
Right.
Like you can't approach every situation like that because now you look like a hater.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like that's the only thing about it that drives me insane. Is
like I'm a fan of cause there's certain people that I might not bump or might not just cause like you said it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm a fan. Like I might be a fan of your work ethic. You see what I'm saying? I might be a fan
also
of just
true.
I might be a fan of your character, how you coming. You see what I'm saying? You could be cold. You could be a cold ass nigga rapping, but if you just a bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna be like, that nigga I don't fuck with that nigga. I don't fuck with him. He cold, he nice, but that nigga a bitch. You hear me?
Right.
But I'd be a fan of niggas' work ethic, the groundwork they lay and the shit they done, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It should be big and should be major. You know what I'm saying? But like you were saying, like, if other people share my shit or whatever, do I get offended? What I do get offended by is like how niggas in the same realm of work, how niggas don't stick together. I get offended by that. On some West Bank shit. Like I don't like that shit because I feel like niggas be stepping on each other's toes and not really fucking with each other.
Names.
Name anybody who popping from the West Bank. Who popping?
Facts.
Who popping?
You know what I'm saying?
We are. I think the West Bank doing good.
A lot of the mentality is, it's all competition. You know what I'm saying?
That I think is stupid as fuck.
It's different if you just don't genuinely, rock with the person. Like, you may be cool people, but sometimes I can't get down with your music.
Well, that's what I said. That's what I said in the last.
It's not like, you should go out their way to tarnish their name or nothing.
That I agree with.
And not look,
or shit on things that they do.
I'm a humble ass nigga. But, like, sometimes I got to toot my whole horn, dog. Like, I feel like this. Like, nigga ain't got to be a fan of my music like niggas who rap, right?
Right.
On the West Bank. But I know for a fact, if you want to fire your hook, nigga, come to Flame. For sure. Nigga, I'm like Nate Dogg. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't fucking with me with hooks, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, nigga, bar for bar, you can feel how you feel, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But when it come to, like, catchy shit and catching people attention and just hooks and shit and just, nigga not fucking with me, bro. So if you need a fire hook, man, fuck with me. But niggas don't fuck with each other.
What was it? Drop it off?
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't want to drop it off at first. I didn't want to. Only because Flame to me, like I told you this when you was here. Yeah. I liked you better when you were more aggressive. This new stuff, it took me a little while to get used to. But like that's what I'm saying. At first, I was like, man, turn it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I like the old Flame. I don't like this new soft stuff. But then after a little while, I found myself just driving to fucking work, singing that shit.
Turtle even say that nigga was like,
Turtle did too much math in that fucking song.
Turtle was like, boy, that's the best ad libs. You heard me? You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
like,
you rolling?
I'm gonna make you vibe, cause my whole thing is like, man, I'm trying to make people vibe. Like you got niggas that that's gonna make you think. You know what I'm saying? We got Turtle. Yeah. We got buku other people, artists that's gonna, if you trying to think, if you trying to hit some bars, but when it comes to that vibe, if you just want sip your drink.
Facts.
And vibe and just chill. You on your way taking a road trip or you going to the club. You know what I'm saying? Pop that shit on.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have you vibing. I'm gonna have you rocking out.
Oh
Facts.
Yeah. Definitely.
Like, you might not like every song on my shit, but you gonna like at least one.
Oh yeah.
I guarantee you.
And your album definitely what I liked about Super Drip 2 definitely was like all the songs seemed to flow together.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like it seemed like there was a couple of times 3 tracks had gone by and I didn't even realize the song changed. Like not. And I don't even mean that in a bad way. I just mean like the album just flowed together so well at certain points that it was just like I didn't even realize the song had changed. Obviously, the lyrics and the hook were different, but I'm just like, oh, fuck, this is fucking Leonard Skinner. Fucking Freebird.
Long as hell.
15-minute fucking song. 15 fucking verses. God damn it, Flame. And then I look down and I'm like, oh, shit. Go
Track
back.
5.
And then, because, I mean, I did genuinely like the project. And, I hope that you put out more stuff like that, quality shit out like that, because I definitely liked it. Like I said, the Beat My Meat thing just kind of threw me off for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had to do that. I be trying to change up my approach. So like with certain lines,
wake me back up.
With certain lines like that, I be trying to come like some shock value shit, but it gotta be truthful.
Yeah,
you gotta make sense to me, and it gotta be truthful. But I'm gonna come with some shock value.
Because
shit.
We've all been there.
Right.
We've all had that moment. We got a little too fucked up, and now it's like. Hold on, baby. Hold on. You ain't ready, bitch. You ain't ready.
I gotta pee real quick.
Right. I know dudes personally like that. Probably like back in the G, that probably was geeked up on pills or whatever the fuck, and they shit ain't work. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been there. Like I know. You know what I'm saying? So. Can't help that, you know what I'm saying?
Good old whiskey.
We gonna get this shit off,
It's a real thing.
Everybody had a Blues Clues around this. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna happen one way or the other.
Yep. I remember one woman in particular telling me back when I was probably like 20, 21 years old, she was like, next time I come over, if that ever happens again, I'm putting you all over Facebook. And I was like, God damn.
Wow. You'd have been on the dirty.com, bitch.
I was on the dirty.com 3 fucking times. First of all, whoever runs that fucking website, die already. But
pretty sure he did. Cocaine overdose.
Did he?
I think so.
Get the fuck out of here. That'd be hilarious because I hated that motherfucker.
That shit used to be funny as hell, son.
I remember the first time I got put on the dirty was, and for those of you that have been in the closet for the past 20 years or 10 years, whatever it was, and don't know, the dirty was basically like local TMZ.
Yeah.
And you could just put people on there like your regular everyday person, put them on there. Everybody had herpes. Everybody had herpes.
And was on heroin.
And if you didn't have herpes, you were
a prostitute.
Yeah, I was about to say you got gangbanged by all your little friends. And I remember the first time I got put on the dirty was from Sean. because we literally had a time where I was just like, I'm actually offended that nobody has put me on here yet. Like, I'm an asshole. People hate me. But why am I not hated enough that like somebody's like, you know what? I'm gonna blast him all over this stupid fucking website. So Sean actually put me up there. But what made it better was he actually put me on there, and then the comments fucked me up more than anything because.
They agreed?
Yes. There were motherfuckers on there that was just like, yeah, I know Scott, dirty motherfucker. And I was like, God damn. And then it was just like, because like I remember it was like, all right, Sean, I'm going to put you on the dirty. You put me on the dirty. And it was, Sean's never got posted. Because I guess they thought it was just me bullying a child. And then.
Sean put out his shit immediately, bet.
And then it just turned into like me being on there and like everybody in the fucking comments saying, and then. Like as years went on, I remember we thought the dirty was gone. Like we thought it was dead.
Yeah.
And then we get a phone call and it was like, hey, all y'all got posted on the dirty. And I was like, first of all, who cares? Second of all, Third, fuck, why are you telling me about the shit? Send me the shit. Like, send me the link. And then it was like, what is some of our, it was some of our homegirls that they posted on there. And it was just like, yeah, like they all like, it was like a picture of all of us at the club, and it was like, yeah.
It's probably McGuire's days.
They all be fucking each other. It was like,
oh, come on.
First of all, if we was,
I fucked your friend last night. You know that's a lie.
That's why we got posted, because the chick probably turned whoever posted us down, and he was like, yeah, but push your fucking all of those dudes in there.
I'm glad I missed that. Like, I'm glad I wasn't on that shit.
Yeah, I wasn't on that shit.
Because I heard a lot of people. I know they was tweaking to put me on that bitch.
Nah.
This nigga ain't shit.
That shit was stupid. I used to go back there and just periodically check the comments. Just like, anybody else got anything fun to say about me?
Oh, yeah. The chicks from my high school was infamous being put on there. Chicks from Fisher, what? Every other week there was a new one.
I remember one chick, they drug her because she got put on there. And, like, there was, like, little things that you could, like, little moments where you could get it taken down. Like, you had had to be very uber specific situations, and they would take it down for your benefit. Mm-hmm. And it was like, I remember they had one woman who got posted on there. They aired out all this girl's dirty laundry about her cheating on her husband and like all of this other crazy shit. And she basically messaged in and was just like, you know, I'm a school teacher. Like, this could affect my career, and you know, this, that, and the fifth. So they pulled it down. A week later, she posted herself on the dirty, trying to like get at the trolls, and was just like wrote all this bullshit about motherfucker started. She lost her job. She literally got herself out of the scenario and was like, no, you know what? She put her gas stove caught fire, so she put the fire out and then went outside and threw gasoline on her house and was just like, fuck it, fuck it. And it was like, all right, yeah,
that's goofy.
What a way to go about shit, you know?
That's goofy as fuck. And if you don't know what the dirty is, just go to any Facebook group.
Yeah.
Facebook. Yeah,
Facts.
Facebook.
Yeah, and just go to the comments. You'll see.
Same thing.
Yeah.
They got that fucking West Bank nosy neighbor shit. I don't like
them
that
niggas
shit.
racist.
I don't like them niggas racist as hell.
Racist.
Them niggas look, niggas be on that bitch saying shit like, the state troopers on the expressway, y'all be careful. Wait, y'all motherfuckers shouldn't be goddamn speeding and doing, man.
Right.
If you don't suck my dick.
Ain't nothing but racist shit and haters on that bitch.
I'm trying not to get a ticket, and I have places to be, motherfucker. Like,
and the racist ones are the ones that don't get kicked out.
Facts.
It never happens. Never happens. Oh, man. But with that being said, I don't know how the fuck we got here. But with that being said, man, so we got more projects to look forward to from you. I know you came in here with the Gucci backpack trying to stall motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
No, we got
talk spicy.
We got Foreign Future on the way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Foreign Future, and cause Flip Phone Babies, you know, did so good. We got part 2 coming too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
You got a release date on that, or?
Nah, not yet, but after we wrap it up, I can let y'all hear some shit.
Okay. All
right.
Yeah, we'll definitely have you back on here whenever that happens, and hopefully you'll be on time.
You know? Man, look. I always say that, bro. I'm gonna be late to my own funeral, bro.
CPT,
Real
baby.
I'm trying to come here today and on time, and I'm like, shit, I gotta stop at the store. I gotta do them. I'm still kinda late. Nigga told me 5:30 to 6. I still pulled up at 6:04.
Hey, at least you're fucking here,
that's
though.
good.
That's all that matters. Yeah, you did good.
6:04 is good.
You did great, man. You did great. But with that being said, all right, let's see what we got anything good that happened this week. Let me adjust my eyes. The Disney CEO is getting too involved in the MCU. I mean, mind your business.
Right.
Like, they're already doing great.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't fuck with a good thing.
I'm about to say, if they already didn't need your fucking opinion, just go home, like, what was his name, Scrooge McDuck, and just swim around in your money.
Yeah, right. you're already getting your check cut. Just be happy.
Right. Yeah, just leave it alone, dog. Because
they wasn't fucking up before you. They not gonna fuck up after you.
I tell you what, the first time they put out a movie that has less than a 95% approval rating, then maybe stick your head in, like, hey guys,
we can unfreeze Walt Disney at any moment.
Yeah, I don't give a shit, man. Just go home, roll around in your money, and buy another fucking yacht.
A yacht.
Let's see. Okay, here we go. Here's some bullshit. Since we just got done talking about good hip-hop, let's go on to bullshit. Soulja Boy versus Bow Wow is coming. Number one, does anybody give a shit?
No.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah, I want to see it.
Oh, you want to see this train wreck? Is that what it is?
I just want to see Soulja Boy say Bow Wow. I just want to see him say that.
You know you're gonna do that shit.
Of course,
you know you're gonna do it. But
that big Draco
on some real shit though.
Godfather of hip hop.
Despite their music, on some real shit, they influence. Like shot. You know,
facts.
Props to Bow Wow.
I wouldn't be a rapper if it wasn't for
props to Soulja Boy for the internet shit.
Yeah.
Bow Wow had a nigga boy. I wanted a Mickey Mouse chain when I was going to junior high. Son.
Facts.
Like, cause of Bow Wow, like, you know, he was influential. You heard me?
I mean,
Facts.
literally, like, if you ever ask me, top 5 worst rappers of all time.
I ain't fuck with the music.
No, that was about. I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
Bow Wow. No. When you move those back. No.
All them shaking and shit.
Marco Polo. Marco.
I ain't like that shit. I ain't like the Marco
He
Polo
was all them
shit.
shaking and shit.
Oh yeah, he was fucking it up.
We wanted to be hot boys, nigga. We wanted to be Lil Wayne and Turk and them.
Last night, your girl's forehead was on my abs. Pussy. Yeah. Gucci bandana. I hate them motherfuckers so much. No, but like I was about to say, if you ever ask me who's like the top 5 wackest rappers of all time, top 2 and not number 2, Soulja Boy. He is definitely, in my opinion, one of the worst rappers to ever do it.
Oh yeah.
But one thing I like you said.
Who's number 2? 6ix9ine.
Nah, I like 6ix9ine.
Yeah, but he's still shit.
ODB.
ODB a legend though. You know what I'm saying?
How you a legend and you trash though?
Baby, I like it
You
raw.
a legend. You a legend because
Baby, I
of
like it raw.
You a legend because of the moniker.
Shimmy, good.
You a legend because who you came with in Wu-Tang and
So
bars.
Oh well, I mean, if we're talking bars
and music,
He was definitely the weakest lyricist out of
I
Wu-Tang.
didn't got that. Like this shit was
Definitely.
funny. Like you like it raw. That shit was
yeah.
funny, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't bump that shit. I wasn't like, oh, I gotta go get that ODB out.
Oh yeah, we used to.
You know what I'm saying?
We used to throw
facts.
that. We used to throw that shit on to be funny.
Just to be funny.
Nick Cannon.
Nick Cannon is definitely number 2. Definitely number 2.
Silk the Shocker had only one cold verse in
That's
his
definitely
life.
number 3.
He had
God
one
damn.
cold
That
verse
is
in his life.
definitely number 3.
And that was the Maya feature.
Facts.
You know, that was his coldest verse
Facts.
Shout out to the Miller family, man.
Sure.
ever. But they super rich, so we can't talk shit. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
Only
we
Miller
talking-
I'm shouting
Nah,
out
that's
is
all right. We just
Corey.
talking
Free
spicy.
C Murder. You
Just
heard
talking
me?
spicy.
Only Miller I'm shouting
But wait,
out
so
is Corey.
who
Free C
would be?
Murder.
Yeah.
Who'd be the number 5 worst rapper of all time? So we got Soulja
hold
Boy,
on,
we got
let me
Nick
see.
Cannon, we
Scott.
got ODB.
That nigga.
I was pretty bad. I was pretty bad.
I don't know. You better than Steve Booski, so I can give him.
See, I'm the spicy.
He got a
one.
lot of niggas.
All right.
Sir Mix a Lot. He got a lot of niggas.
First of all, sir, his Anaconda.
He got one.
Sir Mix-a-Lot, yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot, you can't even say Sir Mix-a-Lot like a great rapper. He just got that one great song.
Yeah, one
He do.
hit one, but
That
he
one.
capitalized off that.
What about
one
Chingy?
hit.
What about
I ain't gonna
Chingy?
lie.
Chingy?
What about Chingy?
Chingy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because the only reason I won't say Chingy is because there was a time when I saw like this, there was a song featuring Chingy. I went and looked for it. You know what I'm saying? There was like a year where like if I saw Chingy was featured on a song, I was like, oh shit, and like I went and listened to it. But I'll never forget I bought his album because Holiday Inn was popping.
Jackpot? You bought Jackpot?
I bought Jackpot. It was what was it? Holiday Inn, One Call Away, right there. Hold on, all of them shits was popping. But then they have a song on there called "Where's My Cash."
Where's My Cash?
Because he was a pimp.
Yeah,
You know, he was a
Where's My
pimp, and he was
Cash?
from St. Louis. So "Where's My Cash?" And I swear to you, the lyrics to this song, I was like, was Ludacris in the studio at all when you were making this album? Like, not the singles, just the album. Like, it was anybody around?
Probably
like, even 2 Chainz back when he was Titty Boy? Because this motherfucker said, this is the song. Oh, where's my cash? Oh, you don't have it. Am I going to slap you? Uh-huh. Son, I couldn't fucking breathe.
You bought that.
I bought that. I put money on the table. I went to FYE. I went to FYE and I put money on the table and asked for that. I went to Sam Goody. I went to Sam Goody.
$19.99, nigga. What you mean? You spent $20 on that bullshit. That's fucked up.
You should have went back and asked, where's your cash?
Where's my cash? Because I don't like this shit. I'm going to have to smack a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like...
You feel played?
That shit hurts. No, because I still remember going into fucking Sam Goody and being like, I wanted to get a copy of the Marshall Mathers LP. And in my mind, I'm like, my mama said I could only get the edited copy, but whatever.
Man, my mom used to do the same shit.
But then they walked up with it. No, it was the Marshall Mathers LP and Word of Mouth by Ludacris. They both he walked up with both of them and he was like, we only got the explicit copies. I was like, damn, that's all y'all got? All right.
Hey,
I guess I'll take it.
Hey, no disrespect. You was supposed to piece moms up. Like, this not the explicit. And slid off with goddamn real talk, like
either that or bought an NSYNC CD and put both of the bits in the case.
What? Man, I'm gonna keep it. I was banging NSYNC before I banging Chingy. Real talk.
Fuck, you ain't never lying.
Facts.
Say what the fuck you want.
Dirty pop.
That no, that no strings attached. That bitch sold 1 million in a day. We were so happy when Wayne sold 1 million in a week. Them motherfuckers sold 1 million in a day.
Facts.
But Chingy was the best marketed. Worst rapper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's the worst part is like looking back. It's like you look at like Ciara. Like she had some bangers, but the bitch couldn't sing.
Nice. Yeah.
Cassie too.
I watched her videos.
But the beat was automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh.
Right. I say that because like with singers and shit,
So melodic, move your body.
you either got like somebody who could sing, sing like SANG.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah, facts.
And you got like studio people where they got a voice and they could, the
Facts.
studio can manipulate them. So like Ciara in that, in that
Cassie.
factor, Cassie,
Yep.
Trey Songz and that shit. Cause Trey Songz can't sing.
Mariah Carey.
You know what I'm saying? No,
Oh,
Mariah Carey
you
can
Mariah
sing.
Carey.
What?
Mariah Carey can scream.
No,
Mariah
Carey can scream.
She cannot. Mariah Carey cannot sing.
Just like Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande can't sing. She can scream.
I love Turtle, but hit the
Cole
booze. Hit the booze. I love Turtle. But look, I'm about to tell you. Mariah Carey is only like a few singers that can sing all 5 octaves. That's Whitney Houston.
Man, I
and
know
Mariah
a 5-year-old.
Carey.
I know a 5-year-old little girl who can scream just as loud as her right now.
That's an octave, bro. That's an octave.
Man, that's an
octave, son.
That shit give me
no,
ear
real
pains.
talk. Mariah Carey get it in. Her and Whitney Houston, bro. They could
And Ariana Grande.
They could go from low to high. Singers only got,
So many
singers,
ranges.
So
Yeah,
many
facts.
ranges. You know
Facts,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
They
Mariah
clip
Carey,
out a lot.
French Montana.
What about him?
Trash.
What?
Yeah.
Tripping.
Trash. Awful. I mean, most of the songs that I like that have him on it are because of the other people
French
that are
got
on it.
that.
But you probably only listen to French Montana's commercial songs. Have you ever went listen to a French Montana
No,
album?
because I didn't like this. I didn't like the ones that were supposed to be good.
Yeah, you
The
did.
singles. No, I didn't.
You loved Pop That.
Yeah, because of Rick Ross, because of Drake.
And you loved that one with Ray Shrimmer dude on it, Sway Lee.
What song?
It's not good enough.
He probably don't like Sway Lee part, dude.
No, that's what it was. No, because they had
Yeah, the
that
Caribbean-
part.
the
It
Caribbean
pissed
song.
me off because for so long I thought he said, "I've had enough gumbo." And I was like, "Oh shit, Louisiana references! I love it." And then Nicole was like, "No, stupid. He's saying convo." Oh, fuck.
I probably could agree with you on French because French kind of like that ODB thing where, the Monica and the energy. People give,
I think he's a funny dude. I think he's a funny dude.
Look,
I just don't like him lyrically.
The coldest ball French ever said when that boy said, "Hold your head up like a nosebleed." I swear that was just his coldest ball. That's his coldest ball, son, ever. And that shit ain't shit.
And as a man and as a person that has worked in the hospital community, you're not supposed to hold your head back when you get a nosebleed. You're not supposed to do that. So, like, now he's giving off false information, and you're saying that that's his best line, which is fucking me up because now his most popular line is bullshit.
But look, with that ball, he tried. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? He tried.
Like, I remember riding around with Bowie, and that motherfucker, like, he loved that part where French said, if they mask up, they coming for your ice. Yeah. But if they bare face, they coming for your life. And it was like,
that's a bar. Fuck you should talk about.
It was cool.
You ain't never been robbed before, nigga?
Yeah.
All right then.
Bare face, scared than a motherfucker. Because of French Montana. I'm like, oh boy, this is gonna suck.
Y'all know who can rap that? Like a lot of people don't get get them their flowers. You know what I'm saying? That boy 2 Chainz.
Yeah,
2 Chainz.
2 Chainz got balls. 2 Chainz rap.
2 Chainz knows something that we don't.
Yeah.
To me, 2 Chainz is the guy that sits there and goes, I can be lyrical, but they're not gonna buy me lyrical. They're gonna buy me more like this.
You know how I make that decision? Because I feel like anybody, Lil Wayne is like cool, like super cool with, and like cosign,
yeah,
you could really fucking rap.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't gonna be around garbage ass niggas who can't rap, bro.
They went head to head, and what was that? Bounce.
What?
Yep.
Bounce head to head, bro.
Collie Grove.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah, they
right.
went head. What was it? Fuck, I can't remember. I can't remember the lyrics, but I just remember that whole track. Wayne would stop spitting. Chainz was starting. I'm like, he's keeping up with him, in my opinion.
I can make it bounce by myself. Yeah, that shit went hard.
My
flow a can of Ace of Spades, yours a can of beer. That motherfucker. But yeah, man, I'm glad we were able to get that all off our chest of like the wackest rappers of all time, because I feel like that doesn't get talked about enough. Romeo? Ooh.
Bow Wow, Lil Romeo.
Yep.
Joke. Bow Wow, Lil Romeo. Who you picking?
Bow Wow. All day.
Bow Wow all day.
How can I pick? What would I pick on Romeo? That's like nothing to pick.
I see DC College.
I like basketball. Basketball. Yeah, Bow Wow had them hits though.
No, they talked about,
and I like football, so that shit trash.
They talked about what would happen if if Bow Wow and Romeo did a versus, because they were like, we want to see that. And it was like, what the fuck is Romeo
Bow Wow gonna smoke that nigga?
What is he gonna come with? He gonna play fresh as I am is?
Bow Wow gonna smoke that boy, son. Like, he got too many hits, bro. He got too many.
The only time I liked Romeo out of Bow Wow was when they had that little Fresh as I'm Is battle, and then Romeo came out with You Can't Shine Like Me. I actually liked that one. I liked it.
With his little cousin on with a feature.
Yeah.
He had to go call backup though.
Yeah, he did. Well, I mean, wait, no, because Bow Wow had Mike Jones and
he had
Jay Quan on that song. I'll put Mike Jones up there as one of the wackest.
Mike.
Oh yeah.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
Mike Jones.
Exactly. Who?
Y'all know his fucking name now.
That nigga ingenuity was fucking amazing. I don't give a fuck.
He had some marketing.
That nigga gave his number out, boy.
That
Everybody
was
genius
that bitch at the time. Now Joyner texts me every now and then, but I know it ain't him. It makes me sad.
Look,
it makes me sad.
Imagine going anywhere and saying, who? Joe? Who? Niggas gonna remember you.
Right,
like, nigga gonna be like, who the fuck that nigga is?
Don't act like you don't know my name.
That motherfucker standing on the sideline talking about 281-330-8004. And I was like, how do I still remember that fucking number?
Yeah. I'll dial it every now and then.
Let's see what happens. But I remember
some old lady answer told me stop calling the fucking phone.
I was in the car the other day and Still Tipping came on, and I was like, this used to be.
Still Tipping on Fofo.
That was a slap.
Fofo.
The L Mike Jones got to take is that Ride for My Niggas. I don't even know his song, but when Wayne did that, you know I ride for my motherfucking niggas.
Mr. Jones.
Yeah, that's Mr. Jones.
Yep.
Man, this nigga
I didn't hear that until
Wayne made that his song.
Wayne took that bitch.
Yeah, that's no longer your song, my friend.
Man. Wayne
What,
kidnapped
nothing but
that
a remix. He took the whole shit.
That's Wayne's
It's called
song
Sky's the Limit now.
That's Sky's the Limit. That's Sky's the Limit.
You ain't never heard a club get louder in the streets of New Orleans than whenever that motherfucker hits. What do you expect? And then they just cut the beat. I'm from New Orleans. And then we about to fight in that motherfucker. Who we gonna beat up? Them dudes from Chalmette.
To keep it real, they probably play Wayne shit in Houston.
Hey, I gotta take this phone call real quick. I'll be right back.
You lying? He ain't gotta take no phone call.
I think I almost bust this shit just now. Oh man, that should have been.
So who y'all feel like is the most underrated lyricist in the game? Since we got all the whack niggas out of the way.
Underrated lyricist. Let me see.
Fabulous.
Nah,
man.
Fabulous
ain't underrated.
I'm about to say it.
Niggas know.
No, because like
niggas know Fab a lyricist.
But see, when I speak on Fab, I guess it's the people who are like speak on Fab too.
Right,
like they're
right,
like
right.
Fabulous. You mean like the dude that like spell his name? I'm like no.
No. Right. I can see what you're saying. You know why? Because I pick Royce. And I only pick Royce because a lot of people throw Eminem up.
Yeah.
But Royce
facts,
could fucking keep up with him, bro.
Oh, yeah,
He
facts.
could
Royce the
keep up.
5'9" is disgusting.
You see what I'm saying? So I think Royce, just because he's under the umbrella of Eminem, he's underrated. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he dope.
Fucking, my one I always go to is Chameleon.
Chameleon now.
Yeah.
Chameleon underrated.
Everybody think just because he had them 2 tracks and then left to go do some other shit, he can't get on the mic and
He can't
smoke
get on
somebody.
the mic.
Yeah.
I
Man,
heard
as soon as Mike
recently.
Jones opened his mouth about that nigga, that boy ate his
him
ass
up.
up. What? That's still one of my favorite diss
Ate him
tracks
up.
to this day.
I think I heard something recently, from Chameleon and with some new cats and shit.
Yeah.
He held his own on that bitch.
Facts.
Like he
Facts.
could go for real.
I know what you call it. I've been listening to Toby and Igwe.
Yeah.
I've been
That
listening to
boy
him a lot.
cool.
Yeah,
That boy
dog. He
cool.
fucking flames.
That
And he been
boy
trying to get
cool.
Chameleon there on the track. He done did like 3-4 tracks with like Houston artists, and like at the end of every song, he'll get like the other artist to be like put in some type of metaphorical way that they need Chameleon there on the track.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I hope he get that bitch, because that bitch gonna be nasty. He just did one with Paul Wall like 4 months ago, and that bitch is insane. I was like, I ain't know Paul can get down like that.
For real.
He called the real lyricist out of that boy.
Bringing it out of everybody.
Facts. If y'all ain't never check him out, go check him out, man. Toby and Igwe. He's
Yeah,
fucking
that boy
fire.
dope. That boy dope.
Facts. He
I
tore
can
down
see
that
him,
that performance at the Hip Hop Awards, BET Hip
Yeah,
Hop Awards.
fucking right.
Yeah, his wife nice too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like his old energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how he keep it family oriented and shit.
Yeah, that
You
nigga
heard
saying
me?
one of his songs, if I can't bring my wife and kids to the show, nigga, I got to go.
I gotta go.
Yeah,
Facts,
bro.
Facts. That's gonna keep you safe for real.
Facts.
At the end of the day, cause you know you gotta get up in there, do your thing, and get the fuck. You know,
Facts.
you can't be chilling and shit with
Yeah.
your kids and your wife.
Facts.
You know,
Facts. They can't
So I
be living the
respect that.
backstage life. Go in there,
Right.
get this bag, and get the fuck out.
right?
You know what I'm saying?
For real. But like underrated artists, I don't know. I really can't pick one per se, but I can say I feel a lot of artists from the South is underrated. That's lyricists that don't get they just do.
Absolutely.
Just because they from the South.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like Chains.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, Andre, he had to work for that.
Oh yeah.
Like
facts.
they had
Yeah.
to work for
Facts.
that, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3 stacks, but I feel like people know now.
People
Oh yeah.
know now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel
Especially
like-
after he went up there and made that statement back when they won that album of the year, when they had that East Coast West Coast beef going on.
Yeah.
All them niggas was beefing and trying to figure out who was better, and the South took the W.
Took
You
the
know what I'm
W.
saying? Album of the year over all of that shit going on, all that publicity they was getting, and Outkast still got album of the year.
Right.
That nigga Andre up there and was like, see, y'all doing all of this and all of this, but the South got something to say.
We got something
and
to
then
say.
roll the fuck off.
Right, because I
Yep.
feel like it got a lot of up north artists that's okay. I ain't gonna say they trash, but they okay.
Right.
But I feel just because they from New York, like niggas hold them to a
automatically-
higher
yeah.
standard.
They
You see what I'm
automatically
saying?
get
Like,
high. Yeah.
like a fucking 50 Cent.
Yeah.
50
Yeah.
Cent ain't lyrically fucking cold, bro. He dope.
Right.
He nice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He made hits and shit. He just
Right.
hooked up with the right people.
Exactly.
But lyrically,
Yeah,
Right.
I can name buku artists from the South.
That's better than
T.I.
him.
Yeah,
fucking
Fit-
rapper circles around you, nigga.
yeah. 50 is
Facts,
not gonna
bro.
bar you to death by any means.
By
Nah.
any means. He'll
Nah.
bully you to death.
Right.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna
Buy
bar
all
you to
tickets
death.
at your show and shit.
He'll be like, bitch, I'll beat you up, but he ain't gonna come with no bars. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Facts. That's facts though.
Real shit.
Fuck,
Like,
who
man,
else?
you know, gotta get our just do, man.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all.
the
Gotta get they just
like
do, bro.
who else was a Southern rap? Scarface.
Scarface.
Scarface,
Best storyteller.
What?
Best storyteller of all time.
Paint
from
a
the South,
picture
man.
better than Slick Rick, man. I be trying to tell people that. They be like, yo, Slick Rick is called the storyteller. I'm like, yeah, I get that. That's just a nickname, though. I guarantee you Scarface will paint that bitch like a fucking goddamn, with
Right.
the like a Michelangelo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you seeing all the colors in
All
that
the
shit.
colors, right.
Facts.
Real talk.
Yeah,
Facts.
but a lot of people also don't know about Scarface either.
Facts.
Real.
Facts. They hear
Real.
the fucking, the one, the fucking, goddamn, why I can't think of them niggas' name right now? with him and Bushwick Bill and fucking
Mystical. He underrated.
Yeah, Mystical underrated.
Mia X underrated.
Definitely. One of the most underrated female artists ever.
Mac ain't really have enough time to be underrated.
He got locked up.
But Mac was a dog.
Oh, yeah, Mac underrated? Yeah, absolutely.
So I think because I said from the South.
Because of that viral ass video alone, him talking about fighting the bear.
I think a lot of people from the South is going to be underrated more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
out the gate,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
You feel me? So like, they probably had artists.
And they expect they expect a certain energy out of Southern artists.
A certain
swag.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
See niggas like Luda get they flowers because niggas know.
Right.
You know, he went to another plateau where the world could really judge him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. See, he was able to get a whole nother fan base just by doing one movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
And people don't appreciate that shit enough. And it's not because he didn't just get the fan base because of the movie. He was able to hold that fan base because of his music being good and the movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People, that's definitely, I'd say Luda is definitely probably one of the most underrated Southern lyricists, for sure. Because Luda could spit. I think be giving us some shit sometimes. You just go over your head. You know?
Go over your head. Real tough.
Facts.
I fuck with Luda, man. I had that chicken and bill.
What was that joint when he hopped on a remix? He was like, he should have been on the original version.
I'm So Hood.
Oh, I'm So Hood.
Yeah. It's like he ran that shit.
He bodied that bitch.
Ran that shit.
He bodied that bitch.
That nigga killed that bitch.
I might go listen to that on the way home. I'm So Hood remix. That bitch was hard.
That shit was fire.
Wayne got on that bitch.
Wayne got on that bitch
too.
Yeah.
Yep. All them niggas should have been on the original. So welcome back.
Which one you on right now?
Who you think Treezy gonna say? MC Search.
Mm-hmm. Look,
fucking
Vanilla Ice. Look.
About what?
The most underrated, underrated artist.
The most
underrated lyricist.
Underrated lyricist.
Like right now or ever?
Just in general.
I don't think Gates gets his looks enough. I think I heard y'all mention.
I think Gates gets what he deserves.
Not like nationally though. I don't think so.
Oh, you mean like as far as like being considered like a powerhouse lyricist?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody from the South is not going to get their full recognition.
And we was just saying that.
Gates fall in that category because he be snapping. He say some shit that go.
Gates really be snapping that I don't think people notice a lot. And I don't know if y'all mentioned Luda.
Yeah.
Luda's
just talk about.
Okay,
Luda.
cool. Yeah, Luda's definitely one of the greats. I don't know if he'd be on the Mount Rushmore, but he's definitely crazy. Like even back in like his Incognito and Back for the First Time. Snapping like on almost every track, and I don't feel like you hear enough about him. Like I mean, he's definitely like a household name. People know who he is, but I feel like you don't hear enough about him music wise. From there, I mean, fuck. Did y'all probably? I know you mentioned Jada.
Nah, I didn't mention.
No, I think Jada.
I feel like people know he
true.
I feel like he fall under that fabulous category. You know what I'm saying? Like. You just gotta, if you're not a fan of Jadakiss, you're not a fan of Jadakiss, but niggas know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Jadakiss is my top 5, but I feel like he get what he deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I think Fab
well,
definitely.
Since you said Mount Rushmore and we still on the topic of rappers, who do y'all think is on the Mount Rushmore of hip hop? Because we know it always changes, but as of now, 2021, what's today's date? Fucking
Cole.
Sunday, May 23rd, 2021.
Who
do y'all think is on the Mount Rushmore of hip-hop?
I think you gotta go.
Gotta name all 4 because there's 4 faces on Mount Rushmore.
4.
Of right now?
Yeah.
Right now.
Of right now, no, or in totality.
In totality.
Okay.
From the beginning of hip-hop time to now.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
I hit you real quick.
Yeah.
What the fuck, nigga? Hold up. 4 of them.
Well, hold on.
Like I said, though, but like this, it always changes.
It's only 4. It's only 4 presidents, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta put
2 gone already.
Yeah, facts.
So you gotta put Pac.
Gotta put Pac.
Because without Pac, you don't have your M's. You don't have people that are like. To me, like Pac created a thing. Like Pac started the tree, and then from there you start to see branches where you have like the Eminems, who is one of the biggest selling hip hop artist of all time. The DMXs, the Ja Rules, unfortunately, and like all of them. And I'm getting feedback. But anyway, yeah. So you got to put Pac up there.
Just because they're the door openers.
Yeah, like I feel like if you're doing a Mount Rushmore, you have to put the door openers. You have to put the ones where if it wasn't for this person, there's an entire generation that wouldn't exist.
All right, go ahead.
If we go with that, then like, Big Daddy Kane, the door opener for Jay-Z and Biggie, for all this player shit,
Lil Jon,
all this. You know?
I mean, no, you're not wrong. Right. Yeah, you're not wrong. Right. It was just I didn't expect that to come out of your mouth.
Wait, give us your four. Finish giving us your four.
Right. My four, it would have to be Pac Big.
Because we're going to go around the table, then we're going to talk about why everybody wrong.
Okay. I'd say. I
don't want no part of this.
Your list must be impeccable. Nigga, I already know.
I was about to say, this better be incredible. But yeah, I definitely say like your Pac, your Big, your Rakim. And
you only got one spot left. You just ate them all up by just randomly shout names. Did you put
I'm not randomly shout. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then fuck, because it's like I feel like you gotta put like an NWA in there.
No groups.
But right.
Can't use a group. Right.
Because I was thinking about rappers that like. Niggas
but then it's like so then. But then it's like so who do you say? So it's like so who do you say out of NWA? Do you say Eazy-E? No, because he barely wrote any of his own lyrics. And when he did, that's what I was gonna say. Cube
or Ren.
Cube probably because Cube's lasted, and then if you don't have a Cube, you don't have like The Game, you don't have like other lyricists like that. So I mean, yeah, I guess I can go with Pac, Big, Rakim, and then fuck. Yeah.
This nigga said got his last answer and then still changed it.
Because I still feel, because I feel like you're gonna say the name and I'm gonna be like fuck, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah. So I'd say Pac, Big, maybe a Rakim and a should I do KRS One? Should I do KRS One? No. I'm gonna do Pac, Big, Rakim, and then we'll go with Cube.
I'm gonna go.
Just because that was some great fucking answers.
Yeah, there you go.
So I ain't gonna go like super early 80s because like I was born 85 and I ain't grew up. I grew up in the 90s, so I'm gonna go Pac, Big. Lil Wayne. Who else? Pac, Big, and Jay-Z.
Ooh.
Damn, you got two of mine on there.
Okay.
So what's yours?
What you got?
M, Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and
we need to get that music. Dum dum. What is it like the what is it? The what is the SVU?
Yeah.
Dum 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 dum.
You said MJ, Wayne, and who else?
I didn't say the last one yet.
This shit sucks.
I want to say, which I really not gonna agree. I'm gonna say DMX.
DMX?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not a wrong answer.
That's dope.
What you got?
All right. So for mine,
dun, dun, dun.
Mine's more like a blanketed area. You know what I'm saying? The when I name these artists, other artists wouldn't exist without them, type shit. So I'm gonna go J Dilla.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Dr. Dre. I'm gonna go. What's two more? I'm gonna go Rakim. And for my last one,
see, motherfucker, you made it seem like you had this shit already. Like I'm about to shut all y'all
for
down.
for my last one, it was like out of 4 people, and I'm trying to think like, you know what? This one's gonna sound funny, but I'm gonna tell y'all why afterwards. J Prince.
That's not a wrong answer to me. I mean, he may not be a rapper.
Got you.
But
actually, he was.
Oh, he was. Okay.
He wrote a lot of his brother's early music.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, J Prince.
He would write down like that's how they got a lot of their stories. Like he would write down his real life shit.
Right, I didn't know that.
Give it to them and be put it in the lyrics.
Right.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yep.
I didn't know that.
And the reason why I say that, J Prince influenced people like Birdman.
Yeah, he did.
Master P. Yeah. Dungeon Family. J Dilla. You wouldn't have people like Black Thought. You wouldn't have people like Kendrick, Cole.
Right.
You know, even Jay-Z.
And that's why whenever you said
Right,
Eminem, it was like, obviously, my Rushmore would have Eminem on it, obviously.
Yeah.
Right.
But the reason I didn't put him is because he has said on more than one occasion, he kind of took Pac's style a little bit. So, like, to me, that tells me if it wasn't for Pac, there would be no Eminem. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right.
That's why I put Pac on there.
It wouldn't be a lot of rappers if it wasn't for Eminem. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It wouldn't
that
be
too.
So that's why, to
no
me,
Logics. It wouldn't be no,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
any.
But that's
I feel
why. But that's
kid-
also why I said Drake, because it wouldn't be
Right,
no him
right,
without
yes.
Drake.
Yeah.
He was the only person to put faith in.
Also
him.
true.
But
Yeah.
I feel
You know what I'm
any
saying?
kid who probably came up who loved hip hop but who wasn't a gangster, I feel Eminem influenced them to like tell their story.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Right, if you're
A lot of
white,
the, a lot of
Asian, you
the
know what I'm saying,
lyrical
black.
storytellers nowadays,
Yeah.
I guarantee you, they pulled from Eminem.
Yeah.
Joyner.
Yeah.
Joyner says it on
Lucas,
more than
he's-
one occasion that if
You
it
know
wasn't
what
for
I'm
Eminem.
saying? Niggas
Facts.
like that.
Facts.
Real shit.
But
Yeah, but one of my things is when it comes to like if it wasn't for this person, it wouldn't be this person. I understand that, but there's nothing wrong with like getting that style and I won't say perfecting it because
Yeah.
I always use Michael Jordan and Kobe.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Because Kobe took Jordan's style and to me he made it better.
perfected
He
that
perfected
bitch.
it.
Yo.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at a lot of shit. Like
Yeah,
that.
no. There's nothing wrong with that frame of mind because I mean you're right. It's just like I listen to way more Eminem than I do Tupac, but I still feel like at the end of the day, if it wasn't for these albums, you would have
Right.
never gotten something like the Marshall
Absolutely.
Mathers LP, which outsold every Tupac album almost ever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you're not wrong. It's just that my frame of mind is if it wasn't for A, you wouldn't have B. So A should be.
Right. That's
You know
why
what
I
I'm saying?
said. That's why I said the cast I said.
Yeah, when you say Dr. Dre, I was like, damn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, yeah, when you do look at a Dr. Dre, it was like
You wouldn't have NWA if it wasn't for
right,
Dr.
you
Dre.
you wouldn't have NWA, you
have
wouldn't have
none of
Eminem, you
these.
wouldn't have Kendrick, you wouldn't like. I mean,
West Coast rap in general.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Game.
I almost put Ice-T.
50.
I almost put Ice-T in front of Dr. Dre,
Uh-huh.
but he just didn't have like as far as like a deep career. Like he started
Right.
the gangster rap
Right.
shit for sure.
Cop killer.
Right.
For sure. But as far as like making it a thing and making people want to, do the shit everywhere, Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
You know.
When your album sales wasn't doing too good,
Who's the doctor they told you to go
Yeah,
see?
Facts. Facts. My
Even
shit
though
was
Eminem wrote that verse, nobody gives a shit.
Nope.
right.
Nope.
My list was probably based off influence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like Biggie influenced Jay-Z. Like cause they from the same borough, so
Right.
Brooklyn, so he kind of influenced him to like take it up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay-Z influenced the fucking world. Like if
Facts.
Jay-Z say we rocking button-ups, nigga, the whole world was rocking button-ups.
Button-ups,
Lil Wayne, all these niggas who you hear today, the Young Thugs, the Futures, nigga, these
All
Lil Wayne
of that
babies,
Wayne.
nigga.
Facts.
These are Lil
Facts.
Wayne babies,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Facts.
saying? So
yeah,
like,
and that's kind of how it went off. It's like ones that like I personally will put up there and who's known worldwide. Like,
See, y'all, so
like
y'all,
I've done a wedding
so
that's like white
and
and
Pac-
fucking ain't no
so
big
basically
deal.
what we
influenced the
did is-
DMXs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pac influenced the have-nots. You see what I'm saying? Like the niggas, bitch, I ain't got money. The Cash Money and them came, bitch,
Right.
we got Jewels. Then,
Facts.
Pac and DMX influenced the have-nots. Nigga, we
Facts.
broke on our dick, nigga. But we gonna rap
We
these-
broke on our
Facts.
dick.
We gonna
So
rap
basically
these
we
bars.
Name of the
Yeah, well.
episode, we broke on our dick.
But we gonna rap this
his
shit.
first episode,
and we
his
gonna
first
get it,
episode,
get it to the world.
puppy pocket pussy, and now broke on our dick.
My shit be vulgar.
You be killing it,
My
dog.
shit be vulgar, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
So basically what we did was y'all picked the fathers of hip hop and we picked the grandfathers of hip hop.
Yeah, essentially.
That's all we did.
Facts.
Thinking of a master
Because
plan.
everybody I picked and everybody he picked had something to do with everybody else picked.
And I mean, there were no wrong answers.
Ain't no
No,
wrong
so-
answers. Dude. That's the
Facts.
whole key.
If
Ain't
somebody
no wrong
would've
answers.
said-
That's why I said let's get everybody answers. Then
If
we'll talk about who's wrong.
If Treezy would have said Silk the Shock Chingy,
No, I was literally about to say that. I was
punch him in his fucking chest.
I was about to say, like, hey, what if I would have put, like, Chingy on the 4th of May? So now we have an example of what all rappers should not do.
All right, I can say this though. If there was a fifth head, I would have to give it to Lil Kim.
honorable mention.
Lil Kim.
Honorable
Kim.
mention.
To Lil Kim.
Female shit. Real
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be no Nickies.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be
Yeah.
none of this. None of
Because
this.
you can't say,
you know
because you
what I'm
can't
saying?
say the Queen Latifah's inspired him. You can't say the
No, it was different.
It was
It's
different.
not a lot of those female rappers.
Facts.
Granted, they're out there.
Yeah.
Facts.
But the dominant female rapper, I would have to be, not saying over sexualized, but the sexualized female rapper.
It's
Yeah,
sad
we
to
got a
say.
woman.
Dominant.
We got a
Right.
woman.
It's
Right.
sad
You
to
know
say,
what I'm
but
saying?
sex sells.
Yeah,
and like,
you think?
You think
and
they
Kim
my
brought
bad,
that.
go ahead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Kim really, Kim brought that sex appeal and like that rapping ability.
And that gritty.
She could bar a nigga to
Yes.
That what Kim said. She was like, what Kim said some shit that had you as a nigga. Like, she said, I was scared of the dick. Like, I'm like,
yeah. I was. What you talking about?
Wait, that was scared of the dick. Oh fuck! Oh, I gotta look that up. That was one of my favorite lines.
Because they used to hit lick something else, and man,
You know
bro,
what I'm
I know what you're talking about though.
Yo,
Yeah, that whole little 8 was just ridiculous.
So you don't think we would have had a Remy Ma without a Kim?
Facts, absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I used to be
Remy Ma definitely fit in that category.
Yep.
She say that.
She
She's
do.
one of her biggest heroes is Lil Kim.
I used to be scared of the dick. Now I
The
throw
remix.
lips to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch.
Like, what? Tell her I don't call my phone. Look.
That's how you get everybody else. That's how you get the Trinas, the Jackie O's, the Remy's. Even though
Facts.
Remy is based
Crack a
on
bitch
more
with my
bars,
cell phone.
but
Really
Remy,
put
that
on
sex appeal
FaceTime.
shit, Remy, you know Remy.
You know what I'm saying?
Chick.
She get our shit off.
You feel me? So yeah, like I think a lot of these female rappers are inspired by Lil Kim.
Do any of
Facts, you know what I'm
y'all
saying?
do
to
any?
get that bread to really
Yeah.
move units and shit?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like now Queen Latifah's and shit, sisters like Rap City and shit like that might be
Right.
influenced by
Tank,
Queen.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with Queen Latifah.
Tank
and-
nice as
Facts.
fuck.
Facts.
You
And,
know,
and I'm not saying that those females don't get down.
Rhapsody
Nah, they
nice
get
as
down.
fuck.
But Lil Kim was able to take the sex appeal and not make it just sex that's
Right,
selling.
right,
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? The sex helped.
Yeah,
But we was
absolutely.
listening too. You know what I'm
Right.
Yeah,
saying?
because she had bars.
Like,
And
ain't
that's
like
what I
she a
was.
city girl. You heard me? Like
Right.
she just saying, you know
Yeah.
what it's saying.
Facts.
Can't relate
Wild
to nothing
shit.
a city girl saying.
At all.
You feel me?
At
Like,
But that's
all.
what I wanted to
Even
ask.
I could be like, I can listen to like some Nikki or some Cardi B and be like, yeah, fucking right, I fuck with that.
Oh yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
that
But
up.
City Girls, not so much.
That up. I still.
Oh
like
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
shit.
Oh, facts. I'm gonna put that shit on right now.
That bitch said, wait, what, the opening line, once upon a time, and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a bitch who niggas wanna fuck with me. I just caught that bar for the first time the other day. Like, talk your shit, Cardi.
what female y'all fuck with? Like
MA, all day.
y'all could,
MA.
oh,
Off
niggas
that
sleep,
Yak just
niggas
dropped.
sleep on MA, but
Off that Yak
I'ma
just
keep
dropped,
it
that
real. I don't
whole
know-
album is bars.
I don't know if this politically correct.
Go
but
for it.
I don't bunch MA in a
Female category. I
'cause-
do the same thing.
No,
I
not
bunch
based
her in
on
with
because
the-
she a female. Because I feel like MA could fucking eat a lot of these niggas.
Niggas up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, facts. I do the same thing. Yeah.
You know,
But so
you,
far as female, like you know, feminine.
Cardi.
Who y'all bump? I fuck
Cardi.
with
Rhapsody.
I fuck with Mulatto.
Yeah.
Mulatto.
Took the
You know
words out
why?
my mouth. That was gonna be
Ooh.
my
You know
answer.
why? Cause Mulatto, I could actually, me as being a dude, I could actually bump her shit and ride.
Right,
See,
facts.
Cardi nice, but Cardi gonna have shit talking about niggas and
Yeah,
you know, dick
yeah.
and
Sucking
shit
dick and like
right,
all of this
but-
other shit.
But
Never
Mulatto gonna talk about hitting licks
get
and
on
shit.
that type of shit
Dog.
sometimes.
She'll get on the
Sometimes.
I will
Sometimes.
ride
when
around.
when the song called for it.
But
I
she
will-
gonna talk about hitting licks and shit and
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
will ride
from the
around
South and shit.
as a man
But
and
next
say
is
I'm
Cardi.
a real ass, trill ass bitch from the South.
That is hard.
That bitch go hard as fuck. Man, meet it till he get locked jaw.
Yeah.
Give it to him raw, knock
Yeah.
the socks off.
But Cardi like number 2. Could Cardi be snapping too? Like
Cardi
on
do
some
snap,
dude
son.
shit.
Like
She
one
be-
thing I always tell people to go listen to. It's an old track, but what was it? Bloody Bars.
Oh, yeah.
Or Blood Bars or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
Blood Bars.
That bitch said. You know what? Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna look up these lyrics real quick because I remember she
Another
said
one
some
too that
shit.
I like right now, Ruby Rose. She like this big around with a voice this big, like
Lord.
cause like she'll come off on like the what her name is, Foxy Brown. She remind me of like a modern day Foxy Brown.
Foxy
like
too.
how she was a little bitty thing, but the voice was just so big you couldn't deny that shit. Anything she said.
Nigga can't forget about Foxy though.
Facts.
Can't
Facts.
forget about Foxy was like the female jigger.
Yeah,
Like
yeah. That's why
Foxy.
Nas picked up.
Yeah.
You see that shit come in.
Lil' Kim was like the female Biggie, and Foxy was the female jigger.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
you can't deny none of that.
All right, check it out. It's called Red Bars by Cardi B. This was, I'm pretty sure, like maybe right after or right before Bodak Yellow. Y'all good?
Got tangled up.
Oh, okay. But she said, bite down, it was crunch time. Yeah, I skip all of them bitches in the lunch line. I put in work now, I'm here at the front line, ready for the bullshit, I swear it's on my bloodline. Touch mine, getting slump slime one time. Pump blind bitches quick, then I dump mine. Pull up with the Gucci clutch, spitting clutch rhymes, flyer than a big B with a blood tie. That hoe went off on
Facts.
that fucking track.
That
son.
hard.
And I mean, I've always thought, like, even from Bodak Yellow, I thought the bitch could spit. And I remember motherfuckers talking bad about her whenever the track came out, like, she's this and she's that. And I'm like, you can literally watch Cardi go from nothing to the biggest motherfucker in the rap game.
And she even said, like, at the beginning of her career, like, when she started releasing videos after her Love and Hip Hop premiere. Yeah. She was like, when I came in, I was just being goofy. Like, my raps wasn't even at, you know what I'm saying, hype. She was like, I took some time to get my pen together, and that second mixtape went crazy.
It don't even matter if Offset wrote some of that shit.
Facts.
You heard me?
And now that I'm thinking about it, that you mentioned it earlier. Well, we were talking about it a little bit earlier. The most underrated rappers out right now, Partisan Fontaine. Ooh. I don't think he gets near enough attention.
But he's another one that a lot of people don't know.
Yeah, they don't, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's mad underrated because nobody knows who he is.
And
but
he get more of the writer bag than the artist bag.
Yeah, that was another. What?
Sci-Hi the Prince.
Ooh. That No Dope on Sundays is one of the dopest albums I've heard in God knows how long. You remember what I said last week? That was No Dope on Sundays for me.
This man wrote for Kanye, man. Like, come on, man. Like, underrated. Yeah, where he from? He from the South.
Yep. Yeah. Everybody wrote for Kanye. Everybody wrote for Kanye.
Not like that. Not like
Kanye. Look.
I just remember one day pulling Joyner Lucas too. I think he's getting there, but I think he's still kind of underrated. I think he's gotten his respect. I think
because like
after that Eminem track, there was no denying.
Yeah,
I think he underrated, but I think niggas expect it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's more expected. Like,
you know he gonna deliver.
You know he gonna deliver. He ain't come with no whack shit.
Like, I remember we talked about it. We talked about it on an episode a while back. But somebody was mentioning Joyner Lucas in an article, and it was like they were talking about how it's like, dude, we get it. Like, you can no longer say that you're the most underrated because everybody respects you. Like, you're literally pulling that Eminem bag where it's like, I'm one of the most popular names in hip hop right now, but nobody respects me. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Everybody respects you. Stop.
Right.
Like,
I mean, it's cool to like go into shit with that chip on your shoulder, but like understand that you do have.
Sometimes you got to eat that motherfucking chip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about Tyler?
Tyler the Creator? Yeah, I definitely would say he's an underrated lyricist.
Yeah,
underrated.
People think he's like
because I hated him.
Yeah,
I hated him.
People probably take him as a joke.
I mean, I can tell you right now, I'm not a fan of Tyler the Creator. There's probably like 3 songs that I like, but I know he's not one to be fucked with on the mic.
Yeah,
you know
him or Earl.
You know what I mean?
That's the problem.
Right.
He thinks that if Earl would get off the crack, he'd be fucking.
That nigga Earl Sweatshirt can get his life together.
Always, dog. He could just get his life together. He'd be
Tyler the Creator went gay and got his life together.
That's what I was saying earlier.
How hard that is?
But like, no, with Tyler, like, I remember one day just out of fucking nowhere, I was like, dude, there's got to be, because like one thing I try not to be is a hater, and it's like when it comes to like country music, like we were talking about that one time, is it's like, all right, this genre of music cannot have billions of fans for no reason.
Right.
So that's when I started kind of like one day, you know, couple rides to work, back from work, I listened to a little, listen to a little country music, you know what I'm saying? Like, just what's popular right now? Like, what's the popular country music? And I got to throw it on. So then when it came to Tyler, like, I'm looking and he's got hundreds of millions of views on all of his videos. And I'm just like, what am I not seeing here? Like, like regardless of whether, like, I'm popular, my pod's popular, you know, whatever the game may be, game can recognize game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get to a certain point. You got there. How?
Right.
So that's when I started watching the Tylers. And then I even went so far back as to, like, literally listen to Yonkers again.
Right.
Like I was listening to it for the first time. Bars. Tyler killed that fucking track. Like, once I finally put the weird, like, because he's weird.
Right.
You finally put the weird shit to the side.
Shit to the side.
He's dope. Like, the same thing with Kendrick when, like, I didn't want to listen to him because of the jazz shit. It was like, once I put that to the side, one of the greatest.
Right.
Like, no rhyme or bullshit. Like, he is one of the greatest to ever do it.
Right.
And that's the same thing with Tyler. I feel like Tyler gets written off a lot because he's weird.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he ended up going up on stage, winning a Grammy, and telling the crowd to shut up.
Right.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
That's why I loved him.
That's expected.
He literally got on stage and was like, every time he'd say something, the crowd would applause. And he'd be like, y'all don't have to applause every time I say something. Anyway. And then he just, and I'm like, that, we would kick it with him. Like, that would be our guy.
Fucking right.
He would just be weird.
Right.
He's just weird. You got to look past
Y'all
that
invite Tyler
shit.
weird ass? All right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell that nigga bring case.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like I might be a fan of somebody, but like I might not bump him. But I might just, I'm a fan of him. Like Tyler, like I'm gonna keep it real. Like, so far as his craft, I know he take that shit serious.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Everything he does.
I know he give it his all. That's what I look at too. I look at like when an artist, give it they all, and I know that they being creative and shit, and they trying to think
like would I deny a Tyler?
No matter how weird it is, because Eminem was talking about killing his fucking mama.
Right.
I ain't never thought
Raping
about
his mama.
Raping his mom.
I ain't never thought about that. You see what I'm saying? But I respected it as an artist standpoint. Like, oh, it's different. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he take it serious. He, you know,
right.
So yeah, put that weird shit to the side. Tyler definitely one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
That motherfucker said Tyler the Creator fucking kill you with a popsicle. Cold-blooded, so we rock mittens so they won't find him. Not kidding, keep the Tommy on me, bitch. I miss pickles. Said I seem off last time the team talked. Sick of making them words cabbage, so I kept the preem off. Like,
come on, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga said, keep the Tommy, I miss pickles.
Yes.
Come on, man. You don't know what the fuck he talking about if you don't watch Rugrats, nigga.
Oh,
man.
shit.
Come on, man.
That man said, I bought me a mansion and bought some attention. Give none to Hobson and dear boy Watkins. Why you mad? It's the slave in me. It's facts, boy. I'm back like Rosa Parks' least favorite seat. That boy said videos, staged. What? Bars!
That nigga said I'm back like Rosa Parks. Come on, man.
Like Rosa Parks' least favorite seat. Say what? Oh, go for it. That motherfucker said, video stage dive pop-ups, they watching T while y'all N-words watching the throne be watching me.
Facts.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, Tyler be going crazy in them shits, yo.
Facts. And it's to the point where, you know what I'm saying, even if you don't like the weird shit, you know what I'm saying, like you can't deny the lyrics that are being said, you know what I'm saying? Cuz there's plenty of niggas out here who have phenomenal beats, phenomenal charisma and all of that, and they ain't saying shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then there's a million one hit wonders out there that just get that one lucky break, and the next thing you know, they're at the top of the charts, and everybody's wondering what they're gonna do next, but they can't keep that momentum going because they don't have actual talent.
Facts.
Meanwhile, and that's why I've always given so much respect to Tyler, because I feel like he literally does what the fuck he wants, and it just works.
And it works. Right.
And people hate that. It's just like there's motherfuckers that slave away in the goddamn studio for 20 hours,
trying to please people,
and trying to do whatever they can to make that one good one. And it's like, nah, this motherfucker literally just got into a studio one day and just went, you know what? Fuck it. I'm a walking fucking paradox. No, I'm not. Threesomes with a fucking triceratops. And people were like, hell yeah. But
yeah, remember Potato Salad?
Nope.
Tyler the Creator? You remember that?
Remind me.
Fuck.
He don't remember it either.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if you would so he could have something to go off.
No, I remember like.
Sorry to let you down.
No, I remember he went crazy. I just don't remember like what he said on there.
So he didn't go crazy enough.
I remember what was it?
No, I didn't listen to it enough.
What the fuck right now? With him and ASAP?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit hard.
That's still one of my favorites.
Jesus Christmas, he's listen.
Wait, was that Who That Boy?
Yep.
Yeah, that was Who That Boy. Okay.
That was a fucking cat.
No, that motherfucker said at one point, what was it? I hoping you stacking. I hope you putting some money to the side and paying your taxes. I hope you're not following his opinions on clothes. Wait, hope you're not wearing your own shit and not following his opinions on fashion. Hold on.
It's so hard to rap that shit without saying nigga.
I know they see me. The pants got to flood a little bit, Katrina. Oh, they get mad. It's Supremacy season. Stop lying to yourself. Meet a reason. Right
I'm just waiting on him.
I'm not gonna do it. A little goonie with some nice sounds. Ooh, she eating coochie kind of dyke now. Got a new dirt bike. Wow. And the Mexico car goes skirt now. Talk your shit. I really want the LaFerrari, but shit. Can you lower the price down? I remember rapping that one day, and somebody was like, who said that? I was like, Tyler. No, he didn't. He did not say he wanted the Lamborghini, but put the price down. All right, come on. Come on, Flame.
And we're back. We cut off everything just for you. I'm just kidding.
But yeah, Tyler to me definitely one of the most underrated. But he's starting to get. I mean, he won a Grammy. Fuck.
Speaking of artists doing great, fucking Billie Eilish is fucking doing great things for the city. Goddammit, she's kicking off a fucking tour in New Orleans in 2022.
No shit.
Yep. Not many artists do that, and I respect it because she's at a high caliber in her career, and she decided to come down to good old New Orleans and do her show.
Hey, how about the magazine covers?
Ooh. That Vogue?
Yeah.
Pull it up.
Oh, man.
Boy.
Made so many
so
women
glad she's
upset.
18 now and I can comment on this. God damn.
She coming like that.
Let's see.
It was like her first time revealing her body. Because you know she wear baggy clothes and shit. Yeah.
There you go.
And it's like, damn, Billy.
Right.
Where you hiding that?
Right. Yeah.
No, because I remember that, like, her body image has been a big thing with her, like, since she ever got started. Because, well, what's funny is that I love that she always wore the baggy clothes, and she was like, because I don't want people, like, commenting on my body. And I was like, oh, so she fat.
You know.
And then it was like, nah, she just got big tits.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, so you don't want people basically lusting over you is what you're trying to say.
Right.
I'm just saying,
Because she was 17 when she came out.
I'm up and coming,
13
you know what I'm saying?
when she came out.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't know she existed when she was 13.
She dropped Ocean Eyes when she was like 14.
Yeah, I didn't.
And that was like that was the one that got her famous.
Bad Guy was the one that got her famous for
me. Yeah, that was like, she was like 16, when that came out. But, she had been working.
How old she?
She's 18
now. Yep.
Yeah, because I remember she did like they do the Genius thing on YouTube where they like basically sit with an artist and they discuss their lyrics and like what they meant.
Right.
And they sat her down about, I forgot what song it was, but like she literally started the clip with, I really, 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 really hate myself.
What?
And
don't
like,
hate yourself.
dog, like, no, like she went into this whole thing about like all the depression that she has to deal with and like all of this other shit. And she's like, people come up to me all the time and they're like, Billy, who hurt you? And I'm like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she's like, it's just me. And like, I remember seeing that and just being like, I can relate.
She nice though.
Oh, dude, she is one of the most
I'm up and coming. You know, I'm up and coming. You know what I'm saying? You know, I could take it to Chick-fil-A or something. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Talk to her.
You just spicy chicken sandwich.
Hey, obviously, like her, it's usually the ones that are in the most pain that make the best, music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah.
Facts, though.
People that could put their pain into something creative.
Facts.
Oh, facts.
And I will say this Hennessy is really good tonight for some reason.
It's hitting.
It's hitting. It's hitting. I
Yeah,
think I put a little more ginger ale than I normally do, but this Hennessy's actually tasting pretty good, which is terrifying.
About to give me a hug.
I still gotta work. I still gotta work.
I love you, son.
Nicole gonna be mad to the motherfucker. But yeah, man. I mean, I think like you just got a bunch of goofballs out there now that are just making shit like Demi Lovato. Like with the shit that's going on with her right now, it's like I feel like.
Did y'all see the meme?
I don't know how to take
one?
her.
Because that, well, if nobody's familiar with what Scott was about to get into, is now Demi Lovato has come out as
non-binary.
They.
She has a non-binary.
And somebody posted a meme and was like, 2018. It was an interview of her saying, the drug abuse definitely caused some brain damage, and then it cuts to the new title, and it's like,
So I got a thing with that, right?
No, it's the Leonardo DiCaprio.
I got a thing with that. So
motherfucker, we thought they were coming.
Nah, I'm her, bitch.
Point where?
Like, you point. You heard me? So like,
I got the ooh-wop in the Gucci bag.
You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. Don't do me that. That bitch in the car.
I'm a convicted felon with a firearm. Anyway.
But like with Demi Lovato, I'm like, so what if like what a dude supposed to do if they approach her? Like if she's single.
What you mean?
Like, so say, like, you know how dudes be like, say, you're a beautiful young lady. Or you're a beautiful, you supposed to be like.
You're a beautiful young being.
You're a beautiful young person.
You're a beautiful they.
Yeah.
Y'all are beautiful.
Yo, I mean.
Y'all are beautiful. she gonna be like, who? Them.
All of them right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I mean, it's well, put it like this. First of all, in regards to the non-binary community, I do not understand what it is that's going on, nor am I supposed to. All I can do is ask questions and hope that eventually I can understand. With that being said, unfortunately, I feel like Demi Lovato is doing a whole lot of pay attention to me.
Trolling?
I don't think she's trolling.
Cloud chase?
I don't think she's trolling. I mean, she might be doing a little cloud chasing. I think she's doing a lot of stuff for attention. I mean, if she is non-binary and that is her way of life, respect.
Respect it.
You know what I'm saying? But
they can still get the business.
You're going to get made fun of no matter what. Just like everybody else on this show can get made fun of. But I do feel like a lot of stuff that she does is for attention. I think Demi Lovato is also somebody who feels like she needs to constantly be reassured that she is famous.
Real.
Like, I don't think she realizes her level of, and I think she thinks that every time she does something fucked up, that her fans hate her now, and she has to do something to make up for it, which isn't true. Right. A lot of people forgive you for like a lot of dumb shit that you do immediately, but then I feel like you need to do a whole bunch of bullshit to make up for it.
I just want that community to know that I might come at you and be like, you the most beautiful woman I ever seen. Just don't stone me. You know what I'm saying? Like I just gotta. I'm learning.
There's different. Just like with every group, there's different people. And what I've learned is like me and Joe know some people in the LGBT community that we've hung out with and like partied with and like done some shit with. And like we've seen the way that they react when shit goes left. But usually they're very forgiving at first. Like as long as you're not trying to play me as I'm a joke, you know what I'm saying? We're good. Like you make a mistake, correct it, move on.
Facts.
But now you trying to like be funny. Right. Now we got issues.
Yeah, because the person
now we watching them getting beat up in the front yard. Yeah, shit's hilarious.
When that shit did happen, that person knew better.
Yes, she did.
That person knew better.
So like try to school me on like so what they feel they just don't want to be called a certain gender.
Well, like if somebody put it like this, if somebody kept coming, and I mean I know this is a little different for your situation, but if somebody kept coming up to you and while they're referencing you, they're going, "Yeah, Flame, she's fucking awesome," you'd be like, "Whoa." I'm a boy.
I'm a dude. Yeah.
That's kind of how they feel. Now, the difference is, obviously, they weren't born in their respective bodies. You know what I'm saying? But the way that they're looking at it now is I am this now. So if you could please do your best to forget what I was, this is me moving forward.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And like the way I look at it is whoever you want to be is whoever the fuck you want to be.
Whatever you are on the outside, I'm not even looking at that. I'm not even looking at that love. I'm looking at what's in here. Now, so you feel me? Like, you know, I keep it player. You know? So I know how to adapt.
To be politically correct, your girl at GameStop that time in that video, it's ma'am.
Oh,
it's ma'am.
Oh yeah.
I would have left.
Bro.
Straight up.
I'm gone.
Dog.
Then the nigga, you saw the dude working at that bitch trying to go back and forth. Boy, you tripping.
You gonna lose.
Homie about to punch you
down. You gonna
son.
lose. That motherfucker said,
come that summer dress. Homie about to punch you down in that summer dress. Chill out, son. You tripping.
Homegirl said, come out in the parking lot. Let me see you if I'm a sir.
That nigga said, ma'am. I would have said, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Your boy just kept going, sir, ma'am, motherfucker.
I'm not doing it.
Now look.
He's not doing it. The motherfucker about to kick over all the PlayStation 4s and shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, bro.
Nah, because number one, you getting punched in the fucking mouth. You knock over all my shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. You getting punched down. Hey, look, you a beautiful woman with a heavy chin. I'm about to test that
motherfucker.
Did you see the cuts in the dress?
Yes.
Like, so it's like,
that arms like Angela Bassett.
Homegirl wasn't there to play.
I don't know how to feel now.
And I can
if I punch on you now, I might get a charge because you identify. I don't even know how to like. So I'm gonna just leave it like how it is.
Fact.
I'm leaving.
I'm sorry. All right, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Turn it in my badge right now. Look.
Because I know if I lay hands on you, you're gonna be like, look, he's overpowering me. Nah, I'm not about to do that. Nope. Not about to do that.
Nope.
So I'm gonna respect your space.
Nah, it's a hate crime.
Everybody's space.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a hate crime. But that was awful. That was all the fucking TV show on Netflix. You heard me? When the dude's son was gay, so he came out to his daddy, and there was boxing. He came out to him while they was in the boxing ring. You know what I'm saying? The Upshaws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With Mike
I've never
Epps.
seen this.
You gotta peep it out. That been funny.
Yeah, Mike Epps got a new show.
Mike Epps, they sparring. You know what I'm saying? Mike Epps, he told him, he was like, man, you always gotta deal with your problem. Boom. You gotta deal with, you got a gay son. He like, who? He like, me. Then they talking. He was like, damn, you told me this now. He was like, nah, if I hit you, I can't even hit you because it's a hate crime.
That's what I think the fuck shit is, man. I feel like I don't care if you gay, black, Asian, Puerto Rican. We gonna throw down. We gonna throw down.
Yeah, you talk to me greasy. Like,
and we need to stop playing around. I don't know where this show takes place, but that's one of my favorite things about New Orleans is you got some gay motherfuckers here. They ain't no fucking victims.
Oh no,
they gonna fuck you up.
Hey, Big Frida will punch you down. So swear to God.
Facts.
Nah, because I remember
Queen Diva
I ain't gonna never throw nobody's name out there like that. But there was definitely a certain somebody I was working with once, and I remember we was all sitting around talking this, that, and the fifth. And at the time, I was working. I was doing a side project with a person who was gay. And I remember like the people that I was working with at the time, they had like the biggest problem with it because I worked with a bunch of roughnecks. So they were just like, nah, dog, nah. Like, you know why he giving you all that help because, you know, he wants to da-da-da. And I'm like, well, I don't have to.
Right.
If he does want to, which I don't think he does, I don't think I'm his type. But I mean, if he does want to, it's very easy to say no.
Right.
And if you try to do anything else, then I could punch on you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there's bridges. You know what I'm saying?
No means no.
I said no, and then I said no, and then you tried to cross a bridge, and now you get an ass beating. But that was never even an issue. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. So I'm standing there, me and him are sitting there talking, and it basically just turned into this thing where, like, I basically looked at him one day and I was like, all right, so what would you do if one day one of these gay people came up and punched you in the face? And he was like, well, then I'm going to beat their ass. And I was like, but what if they're one of my gay homeboys that could fuck you up? And his exact words were, no gay person could ever beat my ass. And I said, where are you from?
Right.
Where you from?
I'm like, because most of the gay dudes I know, they've been getting picked on for being gay since they were 10 years old. So they had to learn how to throw these things at a very young age.
Facts.
Like there's been a couple of I think we talked about Nathan one time. Nathan's one of my good homeboys. Whenever I see him, it is all love. And I remember one time he got mad at me and I got nervous because I'm like, I know this ain't gonna just be no punch him and he gonna fall. I know there's gonna be a fight.
Right. They be the first ones to jump off at your ass too.
Motherfucker, take that shot real quick and then turn around and fucking headbutt you.
That's why I respect people, bro, because there's certain people in life that I'm not about to take an L from. So I'd rather respect you. You see what I'm saying? I'm not about to get punched down by. Look, if it's a geeky white dude, you know, in class, like the kids who was in class with me in school and shit. Like,
that watch way too much anime.
I ain't never used to pick on them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because if this nigga come to this bitch and shoot me
or
beat me up,
he got in his bag. He got in that LL Bean.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, I'm going to look like an asshole because I'm the nigga talking shit.
Right.
And this little geeky nigga done whip my ass. So,
Facts.
no, I'd rather respect you.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm going to leave you alone. You
That's
know what
like
I'm
that
saying?
little chick in the sundress that beat the shit out of the bully at our school. She was MMA trained about this big around.
Mm-hmm.
Bully went to fucking with her and shit. She dropped 3 knees on that nigga. Bop, bop, and that third one dropped his ass. Bow.
Now, you the laughing stock till you graduate.
Yep.
And then
When you should have just kept your hands to
You gotta
yourself.
be fucked up.
when you graduate, move.
Fall, nigga. Like Alaska fall.
Walk across the stage. Nigga
But
gonna be pointing and laughing.
speaking of people being this big and could beat people up, we gonna do a quick one real quick. Aaliyah.
Yeah.
She graduated high school, man.
Yeah,
Turt's
man.
little
My
sister.
baby graduated high school,
Yeah,
man.
this old ass motherfucker.
Congrats.
Yeah.
So definitely big ups to the little one.
Yes, sir. Yes,
She
sir.
came in here one time and then Turtle made me talk about dick pics. It was real weird. Real weird.
I didn't make you talk about dick pics. You chose to talk about dick pictures.
There you go again. There you go again.
Turtle was in here talking spicy. Yeah.
That went left. What?
No, we were talking about no, he brought his sister in here one day so we could talk about something. Now, mind you,
Ain't no you said we were talking about you said we were talking about dick pics. Then you gonna say we were talking about
I'm trying to change the subject.
I met Aaliyah for the first time when he brought her over here, and she was the sweetest little thing I've ever met. She's so nice, and he was like, she's just gonna sit in on the show. And like, you know, this, that, and the fifth. So she sits down and we all sit there talking. And, you know, we all just sit there talking. We getting lost in the conversation. And then out of nowhere, the idea of dick pics gets brought up. And I remember sitting there going to say something about dick pics. And then I looked over and Aaliyah's just looking at me like she's into the conversation, like not being weird, just like I'm listening. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, ooh, fuck. Like, you can even hear it on the episode. You can hear it on the episode. I literally look and I'm like, ooh, I feel a little weird talking about this with Aaliyah here. And Turtle's like, shut up, just go. Just pretend like she's not even here.
Yeah, the thing is gonna be a thing.
But yeah, man, shout out to Aaliyah. You get the Hangover podcast salute for graduating, because I know I didn't graduate high school, so fucking shout out to you.
And then she going to UNO.
She going to UNO?
Yeah. That's my alum, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you graduated college.
I ain't graduate.
No, you
should have just went with it, bro.
Look, you went down. You ain't graduated. You went down.
I went, you know, man.
You were scrolling around campus.
I served my time.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. After my grandma passed away, man, I dropped out just so I can get some more work in. You know what I mean?
Right.
At the time, it just so happened to be right after Cap got shot, so you know the music was going crazy. Nigga needed money and working part time, trying to be a rapper and going to school.
Yeah.
Everybody like, well, why didn't you choose school? Cause nigga, I make good money now.
Yeah.
And I didn't graduate. Not saying that you should drop out of Lee. If you drop out of school, I'll punch you in your head.
And that's the other thing too. No, honestly, and I'm just being honest. If you dropped out of high school, at least go get your GED, dog. Like, and I mean, I know that's like everybody got different struggles, but like I know for me, I was able to get my GED in 10 days, and that pissed my mother off.
I only have a year and a half left of college, and my mom's been on my ass about it ever since I dropped out. You know
do
what I'm
that
saying?
shit, bro.
Yeah,
knock it out.
Get some time.
Knock it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And she's going to UNO for what?
She's gonna be a pharmacist.
Ooh,
yeah.
Call her right now so we can talk out of it.
Yeah.
Call her right now so we can talk out of it. Because dog, everybody that I know that did anything with pharmacy school, they're like, all right, just so you know, you're gonna cry a lot and then graduation. Like that's how it's gonna. You're gonna cry and then graduation.
She real school savvy though. Like
a lot of people are like, I just know pharmacy school ain't no bitch.
She's a surprisingly.
She gonna be giving my perkies. You heard me?
Yeah, facts. You know facts. I'm trying to get to see if they still got the act hidden in the back somewhere.
Yeah, man. Find the loots.
Yeah, man.
But that's actually why most people become pharmacy assistants, because becoming a pharmacist is a motherfucker.
Hey, that bitch is.
Yeah.
That bitch is.
But she's always been like the straightforward teen, you know what I'm saying? Not like she don't do shit, like she go to parties and all that teen shit.
Right.
Like peer pressure ain't a thing for her, like, you know what I'm saying? She's not really like.
Nah, she is, but say she seemed like she got a good head.
Yeah, she graduated honor society, you know what I'm saying?
Good head on her shoulders. I feel
roof.
like I should have ended the sentence right there.
Good head on her shoulders.
Yeah, good head on her shoulders. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway. Well, no, because I'm sitting there and I'm like, yeah, she seemed like she got a good head. And then, like, as I'm sitting here, I'm like, no, Scott. In my mind, I'm like, do not leave it right there. Fix it.
Turtle's father is going to call me.
Anyway.
She graduated with honor society, man. Fucking gunner sergeant cadet, you know what I mean? Yeah, because she went to NOMA, New Orleans Maritime Military Academy.
That's where my brother graduated from.
Right.
Yeah. My brother was the first graduating class and then never went to fucking college.
Yeah.
Anyway, man. But yeah, shout out to her.
Man. Shout out to everybody who graduating this shit, you know.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Shout out to class of 2021.
2021. You know what I'm saying?
This for y'all. One more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all do it for me because I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
I've been talking about it. I've been talking about going back to college, but you know, with the baby on the way, we'll see what's going to happen.
Me too. I want to go for like marketing and shit and like, you know, not really business, but like, you know, some shit I don't really know.
That's where
I want to go for communications.
That's honestly where I fucked myself up at, is because I went, when I originally got my grants and all of that shit to go to college, I was in it for computer science. And then, you know, first year of college, nigga fucked off, you know what I'm saying? Missed my entire second semester of college just because I didn't enroll in time for the financial aid to kick over. So I had to come out of pocket for everything. And nigga ain't have it like that. Yeah.
So, Sally man, motherfucker.
Facts. But as soon as I was able to get back in, you know, I that time helped me really get together, like, you know, the computer science shit is cool or whatever. And, like, I basically did that because I wanted to make video games.
Right.
You know
EA right there in Baton Rouge, dog.
Yeah, fact. And I was always good with, like, computers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can give me a fucking, at the age of 5, I was fixing VCRs and shit.
Right.
So I took that, you know, just basic skill and was like, that's what I'm going to go do with my life. But it never really, like, it was boring to me. It was so easy, I could just do it. You know, I was like, well, this ain't a challenge, you know? And music was always, like, something that I wouldn't say had trouble with, but it was challenging because I can never read music. Like, I know what the notes are on the lines, where they at, where they go, how many holds you're supposed to do, all of that good shit.
Right.
But I could never read, play at the same time. I would always play by ear type motherfucker. So that helped me grab more of, like, music theory and, you know, being able to write and format a song together and all that. So I was like, I'm going to go back to school for that shit.
Right.
And went for majored in music, minored in business. Almost got there, and then, you know, that year was just 2018.
That shit was fucking crazy.
Well, 2014 just fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? So I left. But I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back eventually.
Yeah, I definitely want to, just because I definitely have that mindset now where it's like, you know, I got a kid on the way, you know, a couple more months he's going to be here, and it's like I'm having that thoughts now of it's just like, do I really want my kid growing up where it's just like, yeah, Dad, how'd you do? And it's like, oh, I dropped out, I got a GED, and then I stopped. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's like I'm just having them visions of it's just like I want my kid to grow up and just be like, well, my dad graduated from college. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you always want to kind of have one.
But nowadays,
kind of like lead by example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So like if my kids, you know oh, my dad ain't graduate. My dad ain't do this. You know,
So
But
I
also want
Right.
them. I also want them to have the mindset that just because you don't go to school doesn't make you a failure.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
I was
saying?
gonna
Like,
say that because
okay.
that's the thing that I feel like a lot of our generation went through. Is like our parents drilled in our heads so much school. We got out of the school world and was like,
now we're trash.
what do we do?
Yeah.
We don't know shit about credit. We don't know shit about
taxes.
We don't know shit about banking properly. You know what I'm saying? Budgeting ourselves. None of that. Financial literacy is not a thing in school. They don't teach you that unless you go to be an accountant.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about doing some shit with my children, like, where, like, we get credit in their name in the good way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people get credit in their children's name just to fuck their credit up. But, like, get credit in their name in a good way. And, like
I know God is doing that right now. I know God is doing that right now.
15, so he could work at like Chick-fil-A and shit.
Exactly.
So like, say if he wants some J's or some shit.
God damn, Flame, how old are you?
Me and his mom, me and his mom. Look, so
That nigga
like,
said he was born in 85.
Look. Well, like me and his mama could go get the shit, but like he working and shit, and he could pay us, but we still getting his credit right.
Yeah.
So by the time he grown and shit, his credit he got like a 700 or something. He
like a
but
750.
at the same time, he know the value of work.
Exactly.
So I ain't trying to just give him somewhere his credit of 700, you know, and then he fuck it up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Nah, you need to know that you gotta pay this shit every month. You gotta stay on top of this shit.
And that's how
You
it
feel
happened with me when I got out of high school. My grandma got me my first credit card. It was in my name and everything. My dumb ass had no clue about how that shit worked. So she was like, you got a $500 limit on it, and it gets paid every month.
Right.
Not knowing that I had to pay the $500 every month that you spent $500.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was thinking, all right, bam, I'm gonna spend the $500. That $500 go away. I get a new one next month. Nope. I was running that bitch up. Plum, plum, plum. Fucking credit score was like a 540 by the time I got into college, and it was only like a 3-month span. Fucked my shit up. I had a hell of a summer though. Mad $500 purchases. Bought mad $500 bags of
Like
weed.
swiping, no swiping.
Well, it's like I don't want to.
swiping.
We just keep swiping.
Man, swipe that bitch 2 times.
Ain't go through, try that bitch again.
Giving that bitch to my niggas like, hey man, I got $500 on there. Go get this.
Nah, but like I don't want to sound like that cliche, even though I can't avoid it. But like I've been reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, and it's that that finance book that like everybody's been talking about because I've been looking into I'm about to start taking real estate classes. Try to get my real estate license. But that was one of the things that I was looking into was like reading about Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that was one of the things that he brought up in the book was like there's this cycle where it's like people are afraid of being broke, so they wake up every morning and they go to a job that they hate because they know this is guaranteed money. I can't risk it, so I have to get the guaranteed money, and it's like so you go through this cycle of going to work, paying your taxes, paying your bills, going into deeper debt, go back to work, wake up, do it all over again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, exactly. And it's like the whole idea of this book is breaking you from that because it's like, you know what? You can actually start, instead of working for money, make money work for you.
Right.
And then that's like, once you flip that switch in your head, it's over. Like now you're paying less in taxes when you're making more than some of the motherfuckers that are sitting over here paying God knows how much every fucking year.
Scared money don't make no money.
Yeah.
So that's even with life. So like say when you first got with your girlfriend, like she took a chance on you. You know what I'm saying? She could have been like, nah, I don't know. He might be this type of guy. She might be this type of girl.
Right.
But you got to take chances in life. Scared money don't never make no money. If you sit back and be scared, you're just going to be complacent. And you're going to be stuck. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to be dependent. You're going to be dependent on somebody else or the government or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? You just got to figure it out in your mind what you want to do. Right. And like apply that shit.
And that's why I think that's why I thought the real estate game, because I've been able to see it firsthand lately. And like I'm seeing the money that's bringing in, and I'm just like, I want a piece of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, it's open for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And there's tricks and there's ways and there's things that you could teach yourself on how to loophole this and move this over here. And now all of a sudden you're making all this money and you didn't even have to invest that much to begin with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm aiming for right now, because I want one day for my kid to like hit that age of like realization and just look around and just be like, how did you do this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As opposed to, well, what am I supposed to do?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's like now I'm 13, 14, 15 years old and I'm looking around and like, my dad didn't do shit, so how do I know what to do?
Right.
And it's like, so at least when I hit a certain age and my kid hits a certain age, I can look back at him and go, all right, look, at the very least, this is what I did. You can follow this formula. You at least have some money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, with that being said, Stephen A. Smith calls Tim Tebow's return to the NFL white privilege. How do y'all feel about that? As the white man, I'm going to sit this one out.
I feel like, man,
that's my answer will be privileged.
Man, I feel like, man, Tim getting a free check on some shit. Like, you know, not a free check, but like, you know, some simple, easy shit.
I can't agree with Stephen A. Smith on it being white privilege because I know he's referring to Kaepernick.
Yes, he is.
And
I didn't read the article, but I did see Colin Kaepernick mentioned.
Tim Tebow didn't get kicked out the NFL.
Yeah.
He retired. You know, same thing with Rob Gronkowski. He retired and got a contract as soon as Brady got a new one. You know.
Where's Aaron Hernandez?
Dead.
In heaven. Anyway.
The gulag.
Yeah, so I mean, I that's what I saw out of it was that it was like, you know, Tebow's getting his spot back, but Kaepernick doesn't get a spot.
He's not going back to be a quarterback. He's going back as tight end.
Tight end.
Yeah.
I was about to say, he don't even get a spot back.
It's absurd. It's crazy. But I can't like hate on a nigga trying to get a check in the relationship he built with that coach.
Urban Myers,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's like me, that's like you and Turtle. If you get into position and Turtle Battle had it, like, you know what I'm saying, you know him, that's your brother.
Right.
And you know he gonna grind, he gonna work his ass off and fulfill whatever, you know, need to be fulfilled. But if you just give him an opportunity because that's your brother, I can't hate on that.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I can't hate on that, bro, because Stephen A. Smith would do the same thing for his fucking people.
Yes,
Yeah,
he would.
absolutely.
If he had a person in position and he could give a job to fucking ESPN and be like, yeah, look, we got to open it, he'll do the same shit.
Exactly.
To a nigga that's unqualified,
Yep.
for a nigga who been grinding his ass off for fucking 10 years trying to get this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, you can't really hate on Tim Tebow, bro. Like, that's their relationship, bro. You just got whatever, salute it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Take it as it is because there's really nothing that leads to pointing that he got this because of white privilege.
And we can't put Cap, we can't mix him and Cap because that's a false narrative.
Right.
Because Cap was really, I feel Kaepernick is like anti-establishment. So if you coming out this motherfucker talking, you know, screaming that shit and rapping that shit, you gotta take the motherfucking losses with that shit. Man, these people ain't gonna hire you. That's like me saying, fuck you, but give me a job.
Right.
Tim
see what I'm saying?
Tim Tebow did it too.
Based off what?
Kneeling. Doing it.
But he didn't get kicked out.
Doing the whole Cap didn't either.
No, he did.
He didn't get kicked out. He just got blackballed.
Same thing.
No.
Tim Tebow getting blackballed.
No, he didn't
Tim Tebow kneel.
He didn't get. Yeah.
Yeah, but
the
he
whole,
didn't.
The whole like
but
religious
he
thing.
Yeah,
religious?
because of religion.
But that's religion.
Yeah, which also isn't. Was also he got like.
But that's religion.
Bashed for. He got bashed.
Religion.
He got bashed for that though.
That's
but
religion.
He didn't get blackballed.
A religion transcends gender and race.
And he's also trash.
Look, a religion transcends gender and race.
Facts.
Once you stand for something as a black man, you gotta stand on that shit because you know these people ain't gonna fuck with you.
Facts.
So you gotta stand on
religion.
that.
You can just be like, it's my religion.
Right.
And they
Religion,
go back
you know how many
Facts.
people gonna back you just because it's religion?
Right.
Yeah,
So-
but they didn't.
My job give me
The
off.
religious people did.
My job
white
give
or
me
black.
off. My job give me off every Sunday because of religious reasons.
Really?
Yep.
Look at
Today-
Chick-fil-A. Look
today
at
is the
Chick-fil-A.
Lord's Day.
Look at Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Every Sunday they off.
Today
but
is the
picture
Lord's
if you
Day.
go to a job and you be like, I want Sunday off just because I'm black. Nah, they not gonna. Nah, it's not rocking like that.
Nah.
It's not right. You gonna have to pick something.
Facts.
You gonna have to pick being black or pick.
Now if
Going to work every
Kaepernick
day.
would have been like,
You see what I'm
I'm out there kneeling because I'm Muslim and they killed a whole bunch of Muslims, they wouldn't have said shit. They'd have gave that nigga a bow tie and a bean pie and been like, you got it.
Yeah, but I mean, like I didn't like to compare it to like the Kaepernick thing of like, you know what I'm saying, like tie those two together. But like if that is the case, then I mean, yeah, he did what he did, but like look where the NFL is at now. They're doing the exact fucking thing.
Yeah.
They doing the exact fucking thing and they still shitting on that man. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting opportunities like that.
And I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying that.
It's definitely not like I am in no way, shape, or form saying it's like white privilege or like it's fucked up. No, absolutely. Tim Tebow, get your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You think it is white privilege?
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's where I was confused.
I would hate to take it that far.
I don't say white privilege. I think it's religion privilege. Big, like straight up.
Yeah, I mean, because that's why they didn't blackball him.
He's cool with the right people, like I said.
Because that's what I say. Like religion transcends gender and race.
Facts.
So you can't. You got black people that's gonna rock with Tim Tebow. You got white people that's gonna rock with Tim Tebow.
Right.
But that don't matter though. That don't matter when we're talking about the business of the NFL.
But it matters when you're talking about the
you
business
about
of
when you
religion.
talking about Stephen A. Smith.
When you
That's
talk
what
about
we talking about
religion.
that shit. We're not talking about the business of the NFL. We're talking about one man's opinion that this white man is getting something because of his privilege. When, I mean, he know the right people, and so does Kaepernick.
And that's why you can't call it white privilege, because him and Urban Meyer's built a very strong fucking relationship in Florida.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's based off his privilege. I think it's based off his stance and his religion, and what he fought for. Right. What he fought for. What Cap fought for was totally different from what Tim Tebow fought for. Right. Tim Tebow fought for religion. Right. So that's going to stick in America. Yeah. That's going to stick. Yeah. When you fight for your race. If you was in Israel fighting for your religion, it's not going to stick. It's going to stick to it's going to stick to only the people who give a fuck about it. Right. If you fight for Native American like freedom, it's only going to stick with them people. Yeah. If you fight for black freedom, it's only going to stick with them people. You're going to have certain people that going to come parade with you. Right. But it's only going to stick with them people. Right. But if you talk about religion,
it's such a wide umbrella. Yeah. You cover a lot of races.
Not even religion. If you talk about Christianity,
facts.
In America,
facts.
Come on, we ain't even talking about Muslim.
Facts.
Because guess what?
That's the predominant religion.
In America, they don't fuck with Muslims either.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So no, America hates anything that's not its own.
If Tim Tebow was a Muslim, he wouldn't have a job. Straight up. Yeah.
If Tim Tebow was anything except for a white boy.
It ain't even white. If he was a Muslim,
it kind of is.
If he was a Muslim, he wouldn't have a job. Son.
No, I was about to say if he wasn't a white like Roman Catholic.
It's not that.
No, I'm saying white Roman Catholic.
They got a lot of white Muslims.
That's what I'm saying. White Roman Catholic.
That's what I'm saying. Catholic.
And then like all of this other shit, he wouldn't have a job right now. Yeah, if he was a white Muslim,
right? Because I'm pretty sure
he wouldn't have a job.
I'm
agreeing with you.
I'm pretty sure Kaepernick's Catholic. So yeah.
He don't preach that.
Right. Yeah.
He preached black freedom. He preached.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't on no religious shit.
Right. But that's neither here nor there. That we talking about whether Stephen A. Smith is right in his white privilege comment. No, he's not.
No, he's not at all.
Now, neither one has to do with the other.
Now, do I agree that Tim Tebow should not have a fucking job? No, absolutely not. He shouldn't because he's fucking trash.
Wait, so you're saying Tim Tebow shouldn't have a job?
No, he shouldn't.
So you do agree he shouldn't have a job?
No, absolutely not. That's better people that I'm pretty sure that's even on the fucking practice squad right now that can make that position and do a better job.
I agree with
because of his relationship with Urban Myers, which is the head coach of Jacksonville Jaguars.
I agree with that.
Right. Now, if that's what Stephen A.
tight end. And he played quarterback.
He was a quarterback?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Tim Tebow was a quarterback, and like what was it like fucking like 8 years ago?
That's like nigga working at McDonald's, and I'm like, Treezy was on fries. Put me at the window. Okay.
Did you train?
Nah. I didn't even train for this.
I know I can do it.
Yeah, so I feel you on that.
And you and Aaron Hernandez is homeboy too, so I don't want to hear from you.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. He didn't even play for the Patriots. Aaron Hernandez played for the Patriots.
I know, and they played together in Florida. College.
Don't nobody count that shit.
No, Tom Brady literally
that's like saying The Rock's still cool with Ray Lewis.
I only brought it up because there was apparently a time where Tom Brady went up to Tebow and was literally like they gave each other a hug after a game, and he was just like, I'm watching out for Aaron. And he was like, oh, good, because somebody needs to watch out for him.
Specifically the FBI. Shit. But nah, if that's what Stephen A. Smith meant by it was white privilege, like he got the job over 3 other cold-ass black tight ends, then okay, yeah, then it's white privilege.
Yeah, because of his relationship with.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure, like I said, on the practice squad, I'm pretty sure you got somebody who's faster, who can catch better, who can run routes better. Like he should not have that fucking job at all.
Now, if Tim Tebow come out here and get a 400-yard season as a fucking tight end, then I'm gonna shut up.
I won't.
Stephen A. Smith knows,
because then I'm gonna start hating.
Stephen A. Smith knows majority of black guys ain't even tight ends, nigga. We running backs and wide receivers. So
right. We got
most of tight ends.
We got like 3 black tight ends.
It's goddamn Latino American or white, my nigga. Like, so it ain't no privilege shit. You feel me? Like, come on, that's statistics. Let's keep it real.
Facts.
Like, you know.
Yeah, that's just anybody else could have like do that position way better. Like he was a quarterback all through college. He came in the NFL as a quarterback, trash, and now you've been gone for what 5 to 8 years or some shit like that, and you coming back and you're jumping into the tight end position? Nah, bro.
Man, who in San Francisco secondary? Cause they gonna smoke that nigga. If he tight end,
Facts.
If he tight end, they gonna smoke that nigga.
I wish he was live right now so I could ask people try to entertain you.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Tim Tebow probably smoking Joes. That's probably about it.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas gonna smoke him on the defense, and, like, you know. What I'm saying? Like,
yeah, they gonna eat his shit up.
Gonna eat his ass if he a tight end.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. All the DBs, they gonna crack his shit.
Like he probably can't even catch.
They gonna crack his shit.
Well, fuck, man. Y'all got anything else? We at 2:20 right now.
Yeah, we good.
Y'all ain't got nothing else?
Nah, babe.
All right. Well, that's all the time we got. God damn. Talking spicy this whole episode. Well, that's all the time.
Who talking spicy?
You Flame.
I take that.
As he like to say, we and shit.
Well, that's all the time we got for today. As always, thank y'all for your support. And if y'all enjoyed the show, please rate and review on iTunes or wherever you're listening right now. Mr. TRTL.
Yeah, it's motherfucking _ TRTL _ on IG, on Twitter, Too Rare to Lose, on all other social media.
Use your grammar.
TRTL.
Use your
make
grammar.
sure you're using that grammar right on the Twitter, man.
Mr. Average Joe.
Rare to Lose.
LE _ average _ JOBE on Instagram. I never done this man anything, yo. Jovid19 on Twitter. And fuck, I had a brain fart. Go ahead.
That's about it. All right, Mr. Flame.
Yeah.
Give all your socials.
GetMoneyFlame all together. GetMoneyFlame. Everything. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Y'all follow me, man. Lock in, you know. I'm going to tap in with y'all.
Shout out to my lovely pregnant lady, Miss Nikki P. She is outside working on her Lego mansion right now.
Congrats.
Because thank you, sir. Thank you. Because she literally said last week, because she was very quiet, she was like, the main reason is because I'm fucking hurting and I'm tired and y'all making me get on this goddamn microphone.
We don't make her. Scott makes her.
I make her.
And
then
we
she's
tell
like,
her that she is just simply in the savage section. Scott is like, no, bitch, you're on my show.
But with that,
one eye open.
she gonna cut my fucking head off. But with that being said, you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and subscribe to us at the Hangover Podcast. Make sure on Twitter it is the _ Hangover Pod. Thanks for having a drink with us. Thank you, Mr. G Flame, for coming through one more goddamn
problem,
time.
yes,
We appreciate you every time you come. It's always fun. We're gonna be looking forward to you the next time you drop a project.
You know that.
But thank y'all for having a drink with us. This is the Hangover Podcast. Thank you for listening.
Yo.
Just woke up, couple bodies from the club dealing with this hangover.